Who's the one with Superman?
What are you talking about? Justice
Lois
League?
Lane?
Lois Lane. There you go. Lois Lane, Mary Jane. It's all the same.
Mary
I
Jane
know
is
that.
Spider-Man, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's also weed.
Yeah, Mary Jane is
Marijuana.
Spider-Man.
Don't do drugs.
Or do we don't really give a
Yeah. Yeah.
I can't tell you how to
What,
live
you
your
mean
life.
like the... No.
Yeah, Alan's on drugs right now.
Speaking of drugs,
That's
this week's
actually not
episode is
true.
sponsored by LaCroix.
LaCroix.
Just kidding.
What's the flavor?
Not a sponsor.
Black Raspberry.
Black raspberry.
Black
That's why they
raspberry?
sponsor us, dude.
That
Go
actually
get you
sounds
some
really
black
good.
raspberry.
It's not bad. You want to
LaCroix.
The worst kind of raspberry.
I'll never understand people that drink carbonated waters
It's
with
terrible,
no
isn't
taste.
it? It's absolutely awful. It's not bad, though.
How is
Do you
that
like,
good? Why do you drink that?
Do you like
Because-
diet soda, Ethan?
Huh?
Do you like diet soda or zero
Frick
sugar
diet soda. I hate diet soda. I drink it because...
Dice.
Well, I couldn't say the F word yet. I drink it because it's better than Sprite. It doesn't taste better. It's better for the soul.
you?
For the
you.
soul. It's better with the vodka.
No,
Or, I mean, it's, yeah, I guess it's better for you.
no, it's not better with vodka.
LaCroix. What is that, French?
I am assuming
I
so.
would assume
Yeah.
so.
LaCroix is French.
Some people call it LaCroix.
I was going to say
LaCroix.
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 no, those are
LaCroix.
shoes.
They crotch.
Le Crotch.
Me and my brother were
That's
so
your dick.
trashy when we were younger. We were on a plane for the first time and we got one of these. And we were like, holy shit, it's just like carbonated water. And so we asked for 2 of them to take home and we put it in some Kool-Aid to try to make some soda. It did not taste good. It didn't taste good at all.
Oh my god, it's just like carbonated soda.
I don't know. I don't know if that's how the scientific process behind making soda works.
We were young, dude. We were young.
You
Had
trash.
an idea and I
really think
tried
with
it. So
somebody-
what?
Fucking trash panda.
Trash panda. Yeah, I'm a trash panda.
I read a thing of somebody who tried to make
Coon.
carbonated milk
Whoa.
by putting carbonic
Whoa, dude,
That's
that's
what trash-
another thing that I'm sorry,
That's
Alan.
what trash pandas are. Raccoons.
I know, but Jesus, you didn't have to say it.
I did.
Jesus
you didn't
Christ.
get it, so I
You could
had
have said
to.
it in a way
understood.
worse way.
It was a nice way to say it. You're a trash panda. I like that. I'll be a trash panda. You
from
called me a
Guardians of the
coon.
Galaxy.
That's crazy.
I didn't call you a coon. I called you a trash panda.
And then you said coon. You said it. We have it on camera. You were like coon. You screamed it at me.
He said it towards you, not at you.
Fair. Sorry.
It went right over your head. So
Yeah.
Well, so
it
does
did.
most everything.
I thought you were just calling me a cute little panda. Bro. What's up, dude?
ignoring our weekly racist bit, I read a thing of somebody who tried to make a carbonated milk by putting carbonic acid, just something they put in to carbonate something, into their milk, and then they poured cereal in. And somebody was like, "Hey, how is that?" And their response was, "Not great." And somebody else responded with, putting carbonic acid in milk is the same thing as pretty much drinking spoiled milk. So congratulations, you made instant spoiled milk. You're the shittiest alchemist currently alive.
Where did he get? Hang on a second.
Where do you get carbonic acid?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The dark
I have
web.
no idea. That's
In
you
alchemy,
can probably order
I
it
know a
off.
guy.
don't
Amazon.
alchemists make metal? Or am I wrong?
I
No.
mean,
What do they do? I always thought they made metals.
I don't know.
I have no idea.
No,
They
they're
make
like chemistry
potions or-
teachers.
They make potions. They're basically wizards.
I think alchemists
It
are
makes
just
liquids.
chemists with
Basically.
a fancier, more medieval name.
Say what?
Basically.
Oh, he was right.
They just make
Does
potions.
that mean Walter White is an alchemist?
Yeah, people
Yeah.
that make meth,
Was-
yeah.
Could be. Never watched that. I still never have any interest to watch that
That's
show.
why it's called methalketamine.
You really should, Dante. I've been rewatching it. It's so good.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Watch Napoleon
slow.
today. Yeah,
Starts out slow.
So did I.
you watched it too. After you said it, I was like, I'm gonna put that on.
I watched 5 movies today.
Jesus,
I had a great day.
5?
what'd you watch?
I watched
Jesus.
5 fucking hilarious movies. I have an extra Subway sandwich waiting for me for either later when I get home or tomorrow for lunch.
That's a win.
I drank. It was an awesome day.
Drink alcohol at work?
I wasn't at work. That's why I watched 5 fucking movies.
You just vegged out today, dude. You had a good old time.
Yeah, I watched Happy Gilmore.
Love that one.
That was the first one I watched. Then I watched Napoleon Dynamite. And then I watched Scary Movie, the original. I just rewatched that one because all the other ones I hadn't seen before, but that one I was like, I'm fucking rewatching that shit right now. Because I can't.
Because I can't. I got time.
Oh, what were the other two? Deep in the Valley. That one was, Ethan walked in on the ending of that one. It's like, what the fuck is this? I
don't know that
It was pretty funny.
That's Chris Pratt in
It's
it.
a Chris, from like 2009.
Still fat? Still fat, Pratt?
Yeah, before Guardians of the Galaxy.
He wasn't really fat.
But yeah, he wasn't shredded yet.
Yeah.
You know.
He wasn't. He was no Star-Lord.
They had to
He wasn't on that Disney workout routine.
What was the other one that I watched?
You told me. I can't remember. Fuck.
I love that you don't remember, Austin.
I know. This is the last one you watched.
movie
I watched
you
5
watched
fucking
today.
movies. I'm trying to fucking remember
It's the most recent
the
one.
order.
No, the last one was.
Yeah, the last one was Deep in the Valley. There was another one.
It's like a
It
porno.
was right in the middle. It was the third one I watched.
It was about porn.
Oh, was it? That makes
Oh
sense.
yeah, it
that makes
was.
sense.
It was very funny.
You ever seen
don't
Zach
remember what the other one
Zach
was.
and
Mary Make a Porno.
yeah, that
Sure
shit's
have.
funny. I love that one.
Cameron Diaz is in it, right?
It might be Cameron Diaz. I don't remember.
Cameron Diaz and
I own that movie on
one
Blu-ray somehow.
the one guy from How I Met Your Mother, the big, tall Marshall.
Marshall. Yeah, it is that one, huh?
Jason Sudeikis.
It
his
is.
name?
No, it's not him.
It's not Marshall.
It's Seth Rogen.
Oh yeah, duh. I knew that.
It's Seth Rogen.
Yeah, Seth Rogen and then
Elizabeth Banks is the chick in that.
yeah.
What movie am I thinking of? Oh, I think they
Forget
make
about Sarah Marshall.
No,
Yeah, that's what. That's
no.
what
I'm
it-
thinking of one where they make a sex tape and they try to stop it. No, this is the.
Oh,
that's-
that one is.
Is that the same movie?
No,
Yeah,
that's a different
I think
movie
so.
where they make a porno and they accidentally send it to all their coworkers and they have to go and try to get it back.
Yeah.
What is that one called?
No idea.
I don't fucking know.
Oh, Super Troopers. That was the other one.
Super Troopers.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Cameron Diaz sex tape movie.
I think it's called Sex Tape.
Oh, it is called sex
It's
tape.
called Sex Tape.
Yep.
I was gonna say, just don't type in
Isn't
movie.
that just Kim Kardashian?
That was her life, yeah.
Kim
story of
Kardashian
Kim
was
Kardashian.
in the Deep in the Valley.
Hey, Napoleon Dynamite. A little bit too long, right?
I didn't think so.
I hit there was 40 minutes left and I was like, what? This is still going?
Oh, so
It's
you didn't
so
like it?
long. No, it was funny. I was
No, you
laughing
didn't
and then
like it.
I started getting bored. I was looking on my phone and then I looked up and didn't know what was going on and I was like,
Well, there's a little bit of a lull there, but
there's a real
What was that? Right
it
when the
hits
fucking dance was
ground.
starting?
No, this was what was going on? Pedro hadn't even started running for president yet. or
No,
whatever the
well, you
fuck.
missed some. You missed some
Dude, I was like an hour
great
30
shit,
in.
dude. You were not an hour 30 in.
no way
That movie is
already
like
2
an hour
hours.
30.
Is it really? Maybe I was only an hour in because there was 40
It's a
minutes
student
left to go.
film. Why would it be 2 hours long?
I don't know, dude. It felt like it was going on forever. I was sitting there forever.
It's an hour and 22 minutes.
Oh, damn. I
So
only
if
watched
you
like
got
30
bored
There was
with
like 40 minutes
left, you watched not even half of the movie.
You're fucking jet. Yeah, brother.
From what I remember in the beginning, though, I was laughing.
Yes.
Eat your dinner, Tina.
No.
Tina, you fat lord. Go get
Fat
your
lord.
dinner.
Gosh. Or his uncle, and he's like, I bet you I could throw football over that mountain. And then he grabs that dude's steak and throws it at Napoleon. I never realized he grabbed the kid's steak.
They
the
ate
way he
steak
throws
so
the football.
much.
Yeah.
I gotta rewatch that movie.
Yeah, that was my first time watching it. 4 of those movies I watched today were all new.
Look at you, dude, being an explorer.
And you liked Napoleon Dynamite.
Fucking
Good.
loved that shit.
Good
That shit
fucking
was so
movie.
fucking funny.
Have you seen Happy Gilmore already?
No.
Did you like that one?
Yeah.
I loved that movie.
I did really like that movie.
I'm scared the second one's gonna suck.
It probably will.
Suck.
More than likely, I mean, the
Adam Sandler's good though. No Adam Sandler.
yeah, but it's the stigma is basically like
Yeah.
He just didn't know how to play golf, and then he was fucking crazy at it.
Now he knows how to play.
And then it's just going to be him being a golfer again.
I think
what if in like the first 30 seconds of the movie he gets hit by a car or like gets hit over the back of the head with a golf club?
Well,
Doesn't matter.
he
Gets
already got hit by a
gets
car in the
concussion.
first movie.
Or he's the one that ends up with a nail in his skull.
That would be
Maybe.
hilarious.
That dude was fucking hilarious. Play it where it lies, and it's just sitting on his foot.
Play it where it lies and it's just sitting on his head. That's how he gets the concussion.
It's on the nail on his head, teed up. Gotta get a stepladder.
I'm pretty sure the new one is like he had stopped playing after that tournament, and then he out of nowhere comes back when he's fucking 50 or something.
I'm
And he's
sure it'll
still
be
good at
better
it.
than the Minecraft movie, though.
Everyone
seen
said
it?
that's so good.
Have you seen the Minecraft movie?
No, I have not seen the Minecraft movie.
It's got the
People say it's
buzz,
good
dude.
because people love Minecraft and they're fucking obsessed with that shit. I've seen clips of it.
I've seen clips from it too. It looks like a kid's movie, but I don't care.
The first trailer I saw was just Jack Black and like the background and shit, and I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be good." And then the next one came out, and fucking Jason Momoa popped out, and they just look ridiculous in that movie. It doesn't look like it's
Yeah,
gonna be
because
good.
ridiculous people play the game, and people who are playing the game get sucked
all
into
kids.
Minecraft.
Although I will say,
You play
people
it.
freaking out at the movie
I'm
theaters,
ridiculous.
those videos of people freaking out at the movie theaters, that has been hilarious.
Yeah, that's been insane.
Chicken jockey, and there's just a bunch of dudes on their friends' shoulders, popcorn fucking flying everywhere.
I finally saw the video today where Jack Black walked into the theater.
Yeah,
and
they
was
had to
like-
start putting. He did surprise one group, but they put like a discretion thing at the beginning. In like the Minecraft art, they're
if you
like,
scream, you will
"Don't
be
do
kicked
this!
out?"
Don't
Oh.
do this!"
Don't quiet the
Jesus.
people. Can't quiet the excitement, dude.
No.
Let them.
I mean,
let
it's
them
not like they're in the
rage.
Joker movie shooting people up. So I mean,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah, nobody.
we're
fucking-
moving up in the
Have you
world.
ever seen
I
the
guess.
Scream movies? When the Ghostface comes out, everybody in the theater is like freaking out. It's like, Ghostface! You know?
That's the most annoying shit in the world. I hate
I
that.
watched Ghostface running away from a
theater
piano
etiquette
today.
has really slipped.
Oh yeah.
What do
it
you
has.
mean is really slipped?
I think it's always been kind of ass.
Like, I remember going to see Infinity War in theaters, and it was silent like the whole time, and I loved it. And I went to go see Endgame in theaters like a year, 2 years later, whatever, however the fuck long it took. And the whole, like, everybody kept freaking out, and there were these two dumb cunts just sitting right in front of me who kept going, "What the fuck is happening? Is that this guy? Is that guy? Just shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up and watch
See-
the fucking movie.
see,
I don't
that-
want to hear your
that-
cheering.
that I
don't
get.
want to hear your question.
That I get, but like people getting excited for characters, that's the whole point of it. You know? Like
Yeah.
they're here to shock you and like make you excited about the film.
Like when they brought all the Spider-Mans back.
yeah, that was kind of a cool moment when you were in the
Everybody
theater.
was freaking out. Yeah.
That's the reaction that the people writing and creating the movie are looking for, you know?
See, I don't mind the like jump scares when everyone screams when something actually scary happens, or when they get excited for in a Marvel movie. If they get excited in a fucking horror movie when the dude pops out and it's the movie's trying to be scary and everybody's like, "Oh, shut the fuck up!"
That's
I
how
agree
you know
on that
it's
one.
not a scary movie.
Yeah, it's like this is not it. But you're right,
Or,
Alec.
like-
I'm with it.
When they started remaking the Star Wars, I went to the theaters for one of the first ones that they
Oh,
started
God,
remaking.
yeah.
And the Millennium Falcon came up on
Everybody
the screen.
freaked out
Everyone
about
was just,
that. Or like C-3PO, I think. They like unveiled him. He was like under a rag or something. And they fucking took that shit off and everyone was like, "Oh, C-3PO. Oh my God."
That
I don't
fandom is
remember
huge.
which one it was, but when the I can't remember his name, the
Finn?
guy who used to be a stormtrooper, Finn. When he
That was how
turned
it
on the lightsaber and was like, "You'll have to go through me" or whatever, the whole theater went crazy. And I'm just again like, "Shut the fuck up! Let me watch the fucking
No,
movie."
it was when he took that big spinny stick from that chick. From that stormtrooper chick.
Double-sided saber or what?
No, it's just a big stick.
No, it was like a
just
shock
big
baton
stick.
thing.
It's a big stick.
Whatever, dude. Star
She
Wars
has a
stupid.
bigger stick than ever. You can't say Star Wars is
Wars is not
stupid when
stupid.
it's made so much money
No, I mean, there's got to be a reason people like it so
Star
much.
Wars is.
I will
phenomenal.
say it's probably. I would consider. Are they called cult classics? Where they have like a cult like following?
Yeah.
I would say Star Wars is a cult classic.
Oh, by far. I think it
I
was
mean,
like
it's
a nerd
one of the
classic.
biggest ones.
Yeah. Well, nerds usually fall for the cults.
I mean, it's one of the few series that's still going from like what, the 70s.
yep.
Yeah,
Star
long
Trek
ass
doesn't
time.
really have anything going for it anymore.
Do people
does it?
start
Star Trek has a
liking
new
it?
show that's coming out.
Do they?
It's already
Really?
coming out. Yeah.
Is oh god, what's his name? Who plays Picard?
Dude, I don't fucking know. I
He
never
was,
watched that shit.
Professor X and
I don't think you're supposed to say that word anymore.
Fuck you.
It's okay because he is
Professor X.
one, so he can say it.
Fuck, what's his name? You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, Professor
The bald
Xavier.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, what's
Professor
his
Xavier.
actor? What's the actor's name?
It's Professor Xavier. That's the only thing I know him as.
I don't know, like X.
Arnold Palmer.
Charles.
Xavier.
That's actually. I think that's his
He
name
might
in
have
the
been
movie.
in some insurance commercial.
Insurance commercial.
He was in a Family Guy episode too when they were at the movies and he was like narrating. Not the movies. They were at the theater.
He's also the. Oh,
He was
yeah.
narrating at the theater like his live self.
What the fuck is his name?
Does he voice a character in Star Wars? Not Star Wars, in Family Guy.
He's the American Dad. He's
might.
he's the CIA guy.
Why'd you look up
Patrick
Star Trek?
Stewart.
I guess he's right there.
Yeah, he's right there.
It's Patrick
Is
Stewart.
it Patrick Stewart? God damn it, you beat me to it.
100%. It's Patrick Stewart.
Did it say Patrick Stewart?
No, I just gave up because
He
he
wasn't
said
even
it.
close.
I wasn't even close. You don't think that's Patrick Stewart?
Just look up cast.
That's what I was trying to. I thought it was gonna be right there. The fuck's their problem? Of course, he's not on here. What
That's
else
what I
is
was
he
going
in?
to say. You should have just looked up X-Men.
Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna do originally. I couldn't remember what I
Or
was
just
thinking
look
of.
up Picard.
Or Charles Xavier. Dude, I'm not typing retard into my fucking.
Charles
You
Martin
put
Smith.
X Charles.
Oh, did I? God damn it! I shouldn't be the typer in this situation.
Charles O.
Xavier, there it is. I knew there was no EX.
Charles X.
Who's it played by?
It
There we
literally
go.
there's a play
There we go.
by button.
It's Patrick Stewart.
It is Patrick Stewart.
See, I was right to give up. I knew it. So that sounds
Fuck
right.
you, Ethan.
Yeah, I know him as Charles
I don't know.
Xavier and CIA guy, Stan's boss.
Oh yeah. Yep.
I wish I could do his fucking the way he talks.
He has
Do it.
I can't. I have no base. I have nothing I can even go off of.
a role in Family Guy
Chicken's
too,
done.
right?
You have a what role on Family Guy? I don't
Rollins-
think so. I think he
Yeah.
played in there a couple
Stones.
times.
Or am I thinking of Adam West?
Adam West, Mayor Adam West.
Obviously, Adam West had a role in Family Guy before he passed. Wait, did he pass or did he retire?
No, he died. Man's dead.
He passed.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Sam Elliott.
Who's that?
He's the new mayor in the new seasons.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't even
Is
know.
that based off
I
a
haven't
real
seen
guy?
that.
Sam Elliott's like a real person.
Yeah. Sam Elliott.
Yeah,
Yeah.
who is that?
He's a cowboy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that guy. He's from fucking
Oh, yeah,
Yellowstone and
he's
shit,
the,
isn't he?
Nope.
No,
Yeah, he's the guy off of The Ranch
The Ranch.
that's
Is that
what
what
I'm
it is?
thinking of. Yep.
with Ashton Kutcher and the other dude from that 70s show
Ashton
who went to
Kutcher.
prison.
Yeah.
Danny Masterson.
Oh shit, is that show over then? Rancher?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That
ended a
I
long
think
time
that's
ago?
been over for a while.
Yeah.
I didn't watch that one.
It was good first few seasons. And then like any other show, I guess it didn't get repetitive. They just didn't have any good storylines.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I can't
they
find shit to watch right now.
Ran out of Hidden Valleys.
I've been rewatching the 100.
That's a
That's a
good
pretty
ass
good
show.
show.
I love that one. I've watched that like 3 times.
Well,
Have you finished it?
Yeah,
do you
like 3 times.
HBO?
Is it worth finishing?
Yeah, it's really good. You should finish it.
I don't remember the ending,
Okay.
but
What about HBO?
I remember it being good.
Just gonna get Alan's dick hard real quick. New season of The Last of Us started.
Oh, I know. I'm kind of
Yeah.
like waiting a couple weeks so I
Don't
can
let it, so you don't.
Yeah.
I fucking hate when I watch it and then it ends, and then the next week I'm like, what the fuck happened? I get out of it. It's hard
Well,
to
they
watch
have
it
a
each week.
recap.
Well, I know, but I don't.
Do you really? Do you have to?
I want to watch it back
Do you
to back.
have to let it linger?
I
Yeah.
just want to binge
I don't wanna
it.
let it linger.
Do you
Yeah.
have
I want
to
to binge
let
the
it
full
linger?
season, so I haven't started it yet.
I missed that.
Have you
I don't know what
started
you were
it, Ethan?
referencing there, but I missed it. What'd you say?
Ethan, have you started The Last of Us,
No.
the new season?
Nope.
This man doesn't watch anything when it comes out. He probably won't watch it for another year.
That's a goddamn lie. I wanted to watch it last night, but it got a little late and I wanted to go to bed.
The only thing I'll watch day of release is like House of the Dragon. Otherwise, I'll wait.
Bad choice.
House of the Dragon fucked me up too. We watched the first episode and we were like, nah. Like right away. I was kind of like, meh.
I still never got past when the uncle was trying to fuck that chick,
Oh,
his niece.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
I just-
he's doing more than fucking.
I guess we got pretty far. We got after she changed.
That was what, like episode 6 or something? Never watched it after that.
If you haven't watched anymore, I'm gonna spoil it for you. They're fucking married, bud.
That's wild. That's wild. Did they end
I
that
figured you
shit?
were going to say that.
Is that show over with?
No, I think next season, or I think it has 2 more seasons before the.
Yeah, because they're making a
It's based
new
off
Game of
the-
Thrones show
I'm mad.
after that one.
I'm
Better
mad
be
they
about
dropped Jon
Snow.
Snow.
I think it is.
I thought
I
they.
think it's called Snow or some shit like that.
Oh, I thought they canceled that.
I hope it is.
I think it was
Jon-
canceled and then it got
Jon Snow's
re.
spin-off.
Reignited or whatever.
Yeah,
Jon Snow is one of the best
I
characters.
think
in that.
so. I
Fuck
could be
yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, he
I don't.
was.
I don't really know. I don't keep up on that. But
And honestly, the 8th season, dude, really wasn't that bad. You go back and watch it; it's really actually not that bad. People like blew that out of proportion.
was that the
pretty
last
decent.
season?
Yeah, the last season. I
The
feel
last
like
3 episodes were dog shit.
they just ended
Yeah,
it.
that's true.
They just like
The last
Basically.
3 episodes were dog shit. They made no sense. They were terrible.
I have to go watch it again. It's
It
been a
felt
while.
like it skipped a few steps to me. Like, it would have made more sense if what happened in the last 3 episodes of season 8 were pushed to the last 3 episodes of a season 9 that could have been.
Writer strikes. Don't you love them?
I'm just mad there wasn't
So,
more.
instead of having like
before
the
the writer
Winterfell
strikes.
thing,
No,
and
that
then
was,
the
they had a thing back then too, and so they rushed it.
I wish there was more Night Walkers in there, dude. I don't feel like there was enough of those episodes. They just rushed it all at the end.
Yeah, I guess the whole Nightwalkers war was like it
Yeah,
was like one episode.
Yeah, exactly,
wasn't
and
it?
that's the ending.
And they killed
it's,
him like
it's like
that.
the last 3 episodes.
That's
but
right. We were pissed about that.
Yeah, everybody was pissed about it because it was like they had this whole setup for them. The winter's coming from fucking season 1.
Yeah.
Be careful of the winter, and then the winter comes, and then it's over in like 3 episodes.
They beat him so easy.
right at the end.
The
well,
dragon shit was
Winter is
cool,
still
though.
there, but the White Walkers are dead.
White
Thanks to a
Walkers, that's what I was
random
saying.
fucking weird play by Arya of all people. Like they were hyping up this Jon Snow versus the Night King thing since like season 5 or whatever. And then out of nowhere comes Arya, goes,
Which doesn't even make sense because that motherfucker
So
just took
lazy.
control of Dragon.
Literally.
He just said, "That dragon, it's mine now."
It's crazy how these dudes can have
Oh,
so
wait.
much power and then out of nowhere they...
Who Snow took control of a dragon?
No, the Nightwalker guy, the White Walker guy. They killed one of
Yeah,
Daenerys' dragons and then said,
Brought it back to
"You're
life.
an ice motherfucker now." And then he fucking went and started attacking them.
Yeah, you fucking...
Well, that's what he does with people.
Yeah, I guess he brings everything back to life.
Not apparently his
But
fucking comrades.
why was he so easy to kill, though? That's what I don't get.
exactly.
Because they needed to end. They wanted to end the show. That's what it was. They didn't.
Yeah, they wanted to end that plot line so they could continue to the Cersei Daenerys vengeance plot line and kill off characters for no fucking reason.
Oh, they did that all throughout the seasons.
They did.
There was always reasons
but
for it, though.
I mean, a lot of times, yes, but I can't remember her name. Daenerys is like second in command. Fuck, what was her name?
I don't know. It's been forever since I've watched that show.
Yeah, me too.
I I think her actress name is Natalie
Portman.
No, not
No.
Emmanuel. Natalie
Hudson.
Emmanuel.
Isn't that
Natalie
Kate?
Portman, I'd
She was
remember.
in.
He said Emmanuel. I was thinking Hudson.
Who the fuck is Emmanuel Hudson?
Wild 'N Out? Or dude that dude that made that one
When he said Wild and Out, that brought
I can't think of the
Some picture in my
song.
head.
The song from when we were kids.
Name one.
Two black dudes, he's got dreads, and he's like, why you asking all them questions?
asking all them questions.
Asking that
all them
dude.
questions.
Asking all them questions, making statements. Assuming.
I have no idea what you're talking
I
about.
got you.
You didn't
You
know
guys
that?
did not have childhoods.
You guys are white as fuck. That's all it is. I told you, you're almost black. Like, you got a lot of black in you, dude.
I got the culture
Got a
down.
black culture. Some would say you're fucking what's it called? Misrepresenting our culture. No, cultural appropriation, sir. Back off.
How is that cultural? That would not be cultural appropriation. Me knowing a song from your culture.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, somebody might take it that way.
How about you?
I would
Kate?
say
people are
I can
crazy.
cook some jambalaya right now. That might be cultural appropriation.
Is that black or is that just Cajun?
Jambalaya
Yeah, that's
is
Cajun.
just south. Yeah.
Yeah, just South people.
It's Al Raskin.
As a kid.
Now,
I baited you guys and you went for it.
now if you had dreads.
Or cornrows. Think about it. You could get
What
cornrows.
was Wix? One of my coworkers told me to get Wix,
What is
I
that?
think
Is it
that's
like
what
the
it's
head
called.
thing?
where it's like the giant spikes that go up
Oh
people's
yeah, Kodak
heads.
Black's hair, or like what he used to have. It's funny they call those wicks, dude. Someone needs to fucking bring a torch to one of those.
This is what my coworker told me to get.
Yeah,
Didn't
dude.
Tony Hawk used to roll wicks?
No.
He's always been a high and tight guy, except that the hair was a little longer on top.
Could you imagine Tony Hawk with wicks?
I might be thinking of either the Blink 182 lead singer or the My Chemical Romance singer.
I don't know, Alan. Can you sing that Blink
I don't know
182
if
song
any of
that
them
we
have
beat to death in Tucson?
They had spikes. White kids had spikes. They did not have wicks, dude. Wicks come from people in Florida. Like, you gotta have, like, black people matted hair to get shit like that.
Then I'm definitely thinking of spikes.
Like a mohawk?
No, you remember when
Like
they used to do those fucking
early
Dragon Ball Z hair?
2000s spikes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You got served?
The
You ever seen
frosted
that?
tips?
Frosted tips,
Little
yep.
frosted tip on the end.
Exactly.
Too, yeah.
Dude, frosted tips used to be so big in the punk scene, and now
Alan, you should
nobody-
go for frosted
nobody-
tips.
You should, dude. Cut that fucking mop off.
No. Leave the mop. Frost the tips.
The
Down
mop
here.
frosted
You
tips.
guys, the mop?
Yeah, that's what it is.
What is that, dude?
If I hold you by your feet and put you on the ground, I could clean an entire fucking floor.
You're getting to a mixture of Shaggy and Scooby-Doo.
Yeah,
Which is
dude.
a bad idea.
You do have pretty long hair. You can't lie. How long you been growing that, man?
Good question. I don't exactly remember. I want to say 3 years now.
Yeah, 2.5, 3 years.
Okay.
I want to say about that. Because I
'Cause-
definitely got a haircut while I was at Red Robin.
Yeah,
And it was pretty long.
You started growing your hair out after I cut my hair.
That first time? When yours was super long?
That was that long ago?
That's
Yeah.
wild.
It's been 2.5, 3 years.
Damn.
I knew this one kid when I was in middle school. He was Native American, and his hair was fucking down to his, like, the middle of his knees almost. It probably wasn't actually that,
That shit
long,
was
but that
probably
shit was
luscious,
long
too.
as fuck. But yeah, it
That
was. It
shit
was
probably
like
looks so smooth.
black and silky is what it looked like. I was like, God damn, dude. He's like, yeah, I've been growing this since I was a child.
Can I make a sweater out of your hair, boy? Please.
Cannot make a sweater out of your hair.
You know it's got to be warm because all they have in the
It'd be
winter
so
is a
funny.
fucking teepee. So like you gotta fucking,
I think
you gotta stay
a couple
warm
generations past that, I
somehow.
think.
Do you know how
Have I ever
warm
said
bison
what it-
fur is?
Or the
on.
inside of a tauntaun.
What's the tauntaun? I feel like this is racist.
it's a Star Wars thing.
Oh, when he cuts the fucking belly
Yeah,
open.
and they sleep in it.
What were you gonna say, dude?
Have I ever said what it was that made me decide to grow my hair out?
No. You want to get bitches?
It's my lack of other fucking facial hair. I decided that if I can't grow a mustache and I definitely can't grow a beard, I might as well have some fucking hair on my body.
You have to rub it in other people's faces that you have a good hairline and a full head of hair.
Literally, dude. Sometimes the world
I
just
don't
tells
have
you.
that good of a hairline.
Just cut your
Actually,
hair
my
to normal size
hairline-
and grow your pubes out, dude, like a normal person.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Those don't even grow that well either. That's
It's all
You
mangy.
got patchy pubes.
No,
We
it's
talked
not
about
patchy. It's just it comes.
Yeah, yours
in
was mangy.
thin.
It's like right
have
here
pube
where I
range.
can't grow any hair. There's just a giant hole.
just a,
He can grow around it, but just not that one one center mass area.
I have too much. It just does. It just no matter what you do, it just comes back like a forest. I know this is like the best topic ever, talking about our pubic hair.
That's the funniest thing is my friend Noah, his girlfriend checked out our podcast, and the first episode she listened to was us talking about our pubes.
Ah, damn.
And I'm
Yeah.
like, hey, I don't know what to tell you about that. You just picked the wrong
This
episode.
is safe space, dude. This is safe
In
space.
This is where
Scary
we-
Movie, when they finally, that one chick finally has sex with her boyfriend, and he's weed whacking
Brings in a fucking hedge trimmer.
Yeah. He just randomly puts on those fucking caution goggles.
Those
Man.
first three movies, dude. Top tier funny movies.
The
back
fourth
then.
one's good too, because the fourth one I think is when they have
Scary
that
Movie
Japanese
4.
ghost.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
the alien invasion.
That's right. That was the last good one.
Honestly,
the
the
one
Japanese
where they
ghost
kick
is the
each
only
other
one,
in
the only part of that movie I care about.
And they pee out of their fingers.
Yeah.
Well, how do you say hello in your language?
That's the one where they
Kicks them in the nuts.
they kick each other in the dicks to say hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember
such a good
my brother
franchise.
walking in on me when I was watching that movie.
That's the
And it
one
was
with Charlie Sheen.
Right as they kicked each other in the nuts, and he's just like, "What the hell are you watching?"
Yeah, 3 and 4 are with Charlie Sheen.
Are they?
Yeah.
I didn't know he was in 3 too. I need to go back and watch those.
Yeah,
the
'cause
one I
he's
remember the most.
He's the brother of the rapper in 3.
Oh,
one that
I
gets
do
with
remember
Cindy.
that.
I
yeah.
think the first one's the only one that's on shit though, that you don't have to like pay for.
The second one is the best one.
Yeah, the first 2 are the best ones.
Yeah, I like the second one when they go to see that dude with the hand. He's like, let me just put it in there, and he fucking moves around in the my germs, my germs.
Oh,
shit's
is that
so funny.
the one where he's like, "Here, take my hand" when the guy's falling out of the window?
And the guy's like, oh. They're making another one, but it's
Because in
those
Happy
guys.
Gilmore, they have that dude with the fucked up hand too.
He died
Chubbs,
too.
yeah.
Does he die in the movie?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
because Gilmore got the head of the alligator.
Yeah,
He freaked out and fell out the window.
and then he fucking sees him at the golf course and tackles him in the water.
Yeah.
What's that stupid movie? I think it might have been a horror movie, or maybe it was a faux horror movie about the alligator in a lake or crocodile in a lake.
I'm pretty sure it's called Crocodile.
I don't know if I've seen that.
I think it might just be. Is it Croc?
Croc.
I feel like I've heard of a movie called Croc.
It's like an independent film or what?
Probably. Kind of like Anaconda.
I have
That
no
was
idea.
a good one. Well,
Ice
it
Cube.
was.
I need to
I
watch
think
The
it was
Gallows.
2
That's what I
words.
need to watch.
The Gallows?
Yeah.
It's not that. It's not that scary.
What
well,
is
I
it?
know, but I've seen that shit firsthand at the high school.
That's a goddamn lie. The only reason you're saying that is because the setting is Beatrice High School. Because the
I haven't
guy,
even watched the movie, but we definitely saw some shit when we had to stay there during like a basketball thing. There was like a big sleepover in the cafeteria area. So they put some movies and shit up. And if you looked across the gym, I don't know why, but there was just a red light down the hallway.
Was it an exit sign?
No, it wasn't. It was just a giant fucking bright red light. It might have been an exit sign. I don't know. But the place back there was illuminated red. I told you it was called Croc, but
You sure it's not called just Crocodile, dude? I guess you can't see this shit.
Guess there's
Oh, that might be the first
Crocodile
one.
and Croc.
Yeah. And there's
Lake Placid.
You said what?
The movie I'm thinking of is called Lake Placid.
I have heard of that.
I don't know if I've heard of that one.
It's because you're
Lake
never
Placid?
placid.
Fucking right. I'm just
Sorry, Austin, we
hard as
interrupted
fuck.
your story about the red light.
No, there was just a red light, and me and like 3 other dudes were just like looking
each
around.
other
We were
out.
trying to figure out a way into the gym, at night just to fucking
they could
fuck
bump
around. It was, I mean, completely dark in there, but we just saw some shit moving out back there.
And you got
Just
freaked
some
out. That it was a ghost?
shadows.
I feel like a lot of people think their high schools are haunted. Like, we thought ours were haunted. Because, like, sometimes we had to do theater practice, like, at 6 a.m. before school.
And random sandbags were falling.
Some of those theaters are fucked up, dude.
I wouldn't say sandbag. We didn't have sandbags.
It was Roger. What was he called in that episode? He called himself something
The
else.
Phantom of the something.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't Phantom of the Opera because
yeah,
they
it
couldn't
was-
do that.
I remember that one, though.
But, like, we'd hear lockers shut and nobody was at school. We'd hear toilets flush.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody was there.
I guess
I mean,
There was
the
probably some
actress.
teachers and shit there.
No, there was no teachers until, like, later. Like, this was when we first got there. Like, within the first 10 minutes of us getting there. Nobody else is there. Maybe the custodial staff. Maybe.
Some teachers get there early as fuck, though. I feel like some teachers get there at like 6 o'clock. Because they're like, oh, well, shit, I didn't do my class shit for this.
Oh, shit, I don't want to get up and see my kids this morning, so I'm going to go to the school early.
I bet you some of them do that, though.
Nah, this ain't the 1980s anymore.
Fair. Some
Yeah,
of
no,
those,
now they'll just beat them in the morning so they stop talking and then they can just stay home.
No, this ain't the 1970s.
that was the 50s. That was the 50s.
No, the 70s, they just had a disco ball drop down from their ceiling while they were eating
You guys
breakfast.
ready
all
for
on
class?
They had party buses. The buses they had on the way to school had disco balls. Everybody had
Blacked
their
out
roller
windows.
skates and they were just bumping into each other on the bus,
Special ed kids were
trying
just
to
like,
dance. They still do that.
No, special ed kids were on
where
the
it started.
floor hoping they didn't get trampled.
you think so?
Yeah, because they couldn't stand up doing that shit.
They just grabbed a couple ratchet straps and put them on top of the bus,
Probably.
opened some of the windows, and
Get up there.
crank that shit.
Gotta get old Jimmy on top of the bus again.
Could you imagine?
That'd be so fucked.
Oh, gosh, our society has come a long way with special ed kids.
They have come along
Yeah,
with
now
it.
we
Now
just-
they get their own
Okay.
like personal seatbelts. And
Now we just send them to orphanages, so we don't have to deal with them.
They would
I would
send them to
totally
mental
surf,
hospitals.
short
back in
bus.
the day.
you call it a short bus?
They would send
Like
them
it-
to jail, not fucking mental hospital.
Yeah, I would try and surf one, just like right on top, and see how long I could go before falling off. I mean, I definitely fuck myself up a lot, and it would hurt a lot, but I do it anyway.
What does he do to
I feel like you'd be
himself?
good until they hit the brakes.
What are you surfing
Right?
on?
I'm
A little
a short bus.
short bus.
I don't see the difference between a short bus and a
regular
regular
bus?
bus
Surfing on top of
surfing
it?
wise.
You got
It'll be funnier to do it on a short bus.
but you got
If
more
it's
space on
moving,
the
you have
regular
more
bus.
space to fall.
Yeah.
So you know,
You can catch yourself. Little bus, you just fall right off.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that video of this dude in his yard and a short bus drives by and he goes, "Whoa, that was the biggest bus I've ever seen." And the guy goes, "What?" And he goes, "That's the biggest bus I've ever seen." And he was like, "No, that's a short bus. Buses are way bigger than that." And he's like, "No, they're not."
I wonder why that's how he thinks. Did you have to wear a helmet to school, my friend?
I saw this video earlier on Instagram. This little black midget comes running out of nowhere, and like he's running towards this person, and the lady's like, "Oh," or it was a dude. He's like, "Oh," like he was gonna give him a hug, and the dude just hits him in the nuts and takes off running. It was honestly one of the funniest things I
I'm
saw.
glad you
today.
saw one of your Snapchat memories.
I wish I was
Dude,
bold enough to
somebody-
do that.
I think it was you, Austin. Oh no, it was. It was posted in the podcast chat. That fucking fight between
Oh my god!
somebody who probably had cerebral palsy or something.
That was Dante that sent that.
That was me that sent that.
Dude, I watched that and I could not stop laughing.
Same.
I could not. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my
The fact
life.
they had a crowd there. Who fought before them? That's what I want to know. Who paid for this fight? These fights on Instagram need to stop. It's fucking insane.
And every time a punch was thrown, you hear.
Yeah. And the
you
midget
see-
kept being like, "Is he all right? Is he okay?" And then and the whole time the kids just fucking slop up
It was
there.
just so funny seeing the midget just run around and just like.
A whole crowded announcer, and you could hear the announcer laughing.
You can see the ref trying not to laugh.
Dude, who coaches the midget is what I want to know. That would be a hilarious day. Just like, all right, time to hit the bag.
Like at the bell.
It's Sylvester
at the bell,
Stallone.
what advice are they giving the midget? Like, swing faster?
Well, you know he's got the reach, so you got to close the distance.
Close the distance.
Close the distance. Get in there.
Teach what I showed you. Jump off his knee and hit him in the face.
Now he's got some issues, so he won't be very accurate. So the bob and then a little bit of weave.
Did they just put him on a stool to hit the punching bag or to hit the speed bags?
They just hold up a tube sock
No, they get him a step ladder. They're not that
full of
true.
something.
Fair. What's fucked up is he can't even hit the speed bag because his arms are like this, and so he can't even like.
I think they just put a genie lamp on a fishing pole, and he's trying to sit there and rub it so he can get longer legs, but he can't ever reach it.
Yeah, midgets still believe in genies.
I did see a video the other day, and it was a dude in a wheelchair who only had one leg, so one was like amputated at like the knee or whatever. And it said, "Would you rather have $10 million or equal legs?" And he was like, "Equal legs," and then they just cut the other one
Oh shit! Plot twist. Taking the other one.
This guy's like, I did it twice.
He got what he asked for.
Oh, that's so funny.
I love reading those like monkey's paw wishes. It's like I wish for $1 million, and it's like okay, you get $1 million like Venezuelan, so it's worthless.
I thought you were going to say Monopoly money. Venezuelan money is not worthless money.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, $1 million in Venezuelan money is not a lot.
We're about to find out.
That's why you got to
don't
say
think.
USD.
I
I follow every sentence I say with USD.
feel like it's still going to be like hundreds of dollars, US.
It's still a lot of money USD.
Vegas.
I mean, I guess we're about to find out.
Venn diagram. It's an E.
How do you spell Venezuela?
Easy.
What?
Easy.
It's
UL.
Oh. UO. Are you sure it's not UE? Oh, wait. UO. Okay.
Venezuela. It might be ZUE.
Zuela.
Yeah, there you go.
does it not fucking autofill?
Yeah, it's the
did.
first one
This is
right
what I
there. It
needed.
did,
What the
but he
fuck?
was still typing it. Oh, nice. You're on images. Click the first one.
That's what we're going to.
It's
1
still-
million
it's
is
still
12,000. $12,000 in
I
US.
take 12, almost, it's over 12 and a half. I'd take that any day.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
but if you wished for $1 million and you get $12,000 instead, that's a disappointment.
Yeah, but
Damn,
you get 3 wishes. So if you do that, then you can be like, I wish I get 20 million USD.
There you go. USD dollars. And then he's
All
like,
right,
you get
$20
$1
million
over.
US dollars. But it's in a bank account you can't access.
Or like if
You
somebody,
get $20 million, but it's stolen from a bank and you have to get rid of it.
or if somebody's pet crab had just died and they were like, I wish I had a new crab, and then they get an STD.
Those are easy to get rid of though. So that like fuck you monkey paw. I got crabs from that monkey paw.
Oh. Do you have a monkey jerky off?
No, it's actually
That's what it sounds like.
it's actually severed from the monkey. I just used it to jack off.
You're holding
God.
the fingers clutched.
It's oddly rough.
The hair is
Wouldn't
quite soothing.
like orangutan or monkey like rip your dick off if they jerk you off? Like they're
Oh yeah.
insanely strong.
So
I
is
saw
my
this-
penis.
Dogs do that, dude. There was this video today of these cops, like they showed up to some house and were like had this black guy had his hands up in the yard and like they had a German Shepherd in between their legs and a pit bull comes out of the dude's house and goes straight for the German Shepherd and just starts biting at his dick. Like instantly, and it's like it's bad. The cops are trying to get him away and fucking stomp him out and they end up electrocuting the dog, but straight for the dick. I was like, oh my God.
That's how they're trained.
That's what they go for. Take away the manhood.
It's easier to get there than their neck.
Face. That's fair. That's fair. He's not trying to kill him. He's trying to teach him a lesson.
He's trying to kill his future kids.
Yes, back the fuck down. I fuck hoes around
He
here.
doesn't know the difference between a man and a woman. Just
Yeah, he's just down there. It's like, oh.
he was trained to go collect fish.
Fuck no.
He just starts walking up to women. There must be one in here. I know there is.
Ew.
What were you gonna say, Alan?
Did we ever talk about how scientists have reintroduced dire wolves?
Yeah, you brought that up last week, actually.
Did
Yeah, dire
we, or
wolves
did I
were.
just text about?
Dire
Maybe you
wolves
did.
became a species, went extinct, and got reincarnated all before Dak Prescott made an NFC Championship game.
Damn.
Well, I mean, they went extinct like what, 10,000 years ago?
Yep.
Not to discredit it,
So I
but
don't-
apparently it's just a hybrid.
Yeah, they used
It
like
is
old.
just a hybrid. They
They used a different type
They
of
used-
wolf that was like its closest relative, and then gave it like the genes of it.
Yeah, moved around
So
the
it had
genes
to-
and
they
shit,
Jurassic Parked it.
basically. The woolly mice were fucking cool as shit to see. Those are
Woolly
adorable.
mice.
Yeah, they took like DNA from a woolly mammoth and like made woolly mice out of it because that was a thing back in the day too. And they're just literally like mice, but they look like they got all the fucking hair and shit.
That sounds awful.
So like a
They're
hamster?
adorable. Yeah,
So
basically.
Ratatouille would need to wear a hairnet, is what you're telling me.
Yeah, he definitely need a hairnet. I wouldn't trust him around my food.
I read a thing that
This is them, dude.
if you know what it
That's
was,
it looks like
there's
bears,
a-
but not white.
Yeah.
They made them too. But yeah. They also made a red fox or some shit, or a red wolf.
I don't know. That seems stupid. Why don't they do that into Alan, and then maybe he can grow some facial hair?
True, dude. And you could shave your
Alan,
hair.
you should sign up to be a woolly human.
There's this thing called Hims. For Hims. Not a sponsor. Check that out. Maybe you can grow some facial hair. No? Big middle finger?
I'm pretty sure Hims has erectile dysfunction stuff too.
They do, dude. You can get,
Oh, you
get
two
in
for one. Two birds, one pill.
All
Two
right.
birds, one
All
pill.
right. One of those things I definitely don't have a problem with. Just ask your mother.
Oh! Who's mom?
Pick one.
Jenny.
Jenny.
Jenny. Isn't that your mom's name?
It's a Jenny, dude. It's one of the Jennies. It's his
I'm
mom.
gonna start making you call me Dad, Ethan.
If you could, I don't know.
At least I can call someone dad.
Hasn't he been calling you daddy for a while?
Just in text
No, that's
message.
different. Those are two separate things.
It'd be weird if they were the same. If you
I
guys,
think it would be worse if they were the same.
it would be. If you guys were butt fucking and then you were also calling him daddy, as in like he fucks your mom. There's something wrong there.
What? Sorry, what's going on?
I don't know.
know.
You and Alan are in a relationship.
He's dad by day, but daddy by night. That could be a documentary, dude, about some
could
fucked
be,
up
dude.
dads.
That shit would go crazy on Hulu.
But Daddy by night.
It's like Batman.
Yeah.
Bruce Wayne by day. Vigilante by
He's a
night.
stay-at-home dad, but he's a gigolo.
He-
That's the movie right there.
I can
He's
jiggle
got a
pretty
personality
low.
change at night. He just comes out of the room. He's like, I'm not your dad.
I'm daddy.
That's dark.
Why
dude.
does he have a Batman voice? I don't know.
He just comes out of the shadow. Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy? He's a vigilante, dude.
Opens up his trench coat. He's nude.
Yeah.
Just flashing.
I never got that. What was Flashers about? It doesn't happen anymore, but why the fuck did people just go and
I'm sure
show
it does
their
happen.
bits? You think so?
Oh, yeah, for
I'm
sure.
sure it does,
It's an
yeah.
adrenaline rush thing, I think.
You think they get off on it or what?
Yeah.
Isn't that just Mardi Gras?
No, Mardi Gras, they don't run up to people and flash them. They just stay
They
naked.
just say, hey, I got some boobs. I got some beads here for you. Will you show me your boobs?
Show me your boobs.
The only difference is it's wanted flashing. It's not non-consensual.
Yep. We used to do that all the time when we went to parties. People would carry beads with them.
I feel like
We were
locker
such
rooms
assholes and
do
would give
that.
girls beads, and sometimes they'd be like,
Oh, nice.
yeah, it was pretty sweet.
Sometimes you saw tits.
Sometimes.
And then sometimes they're like, "You're fucking disgusting."
First and last
and
one
you're a
Dante's ever
lesbian.
seen.
Usually it was like, and they wouldn't say anything, and then their slutty friend would come out of the back and be like, "Oh, I can do it."
Hell yeah.
I don't even want
That's all I wanted.
beads.
I just wanted someone to
I
show me
just
that.
got these put in last week.
No, usually it's a fat bitch with too much.
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, you saw the belly before you
It's
saw
like
the
we're
booty.
fat dudes. It's like we're fat dudes can't see their dick, but their
The wrong
belly's
thing
just-
flopped out, you know?
Yeah.
It's like, damn, girl.
Damn, girl. It's more like, damn, girl. You get that looked at.
If you were a steak, I wouldn't pay it. I wouldn't pay to buy it because that's too much fat. Sure, it's got the most flavor, but Jesus Christ.
That's
I mean-
funny, dude. There probably is like a big difference in damn. You would think a girl would pick up on it. Like, you didn't like what you saw and you were like, damn.
Yeah, you're just like, instead of like, damn.
Squint your eyes.
It's all in the
eyes,
head
no smile.
movement. It's all in the head movement. Damn.
It's like Friday. Damn.
Got knocked the fuck out. That was such a good movie, dude.
we love big women. We love them.
We love the big ladies out here. All you BBWs and you BB what is it? BWWs.
BBL Drizzy.
BBL Drizzy.
Whoa, okay, copyright.
Isn't that
Cross
the
that out.
you need to get before you can drive a semi?
No, that's a CDL.
Yeah. But you need a CDL before you can get behind
Alan,
a BBL
you have a
as well.
CDL, don't
I got
you?
a CDL. Oh, goddamn.
No, I don't have a CDL.
Oh, what were you going to say?
I was
But
just
I
going
have
to
a
say,
CDL.
cock don't lie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
This cock don't lie.
I was going to say he has a cum and dick license. Dude. That was fucking...
That was better. That was better.
That's what you tell them now. You're like, I got a cum and dick license. I don't know what to tell you. This isn't rape. I'm sorry. Beep.
I don't need a license for that.
What?
I don't need a license for that.
Some states
James
do.
Bond. I don't need a license.
Actually, you do,
It's
dude.
like-
If you want to access porn without a VPN, you
I
gotta,
feel like that's what you have to have if you ever want to go to a glory hole. Is a CDL.
if you're at a glory
That
hole,
makes
you're at a
sense.
very low point. And you're like, what are you sucking dick? What do you mean you're at a glory
Well,
hole?
let's
No,
regulate
you're
it.
putting your dick in the glory hole. It's not that you're doing the sucking. Because if you have the CDL, the coming dick license,
Fair.
it means you're like clean. You know, you have to get checked
let's
every once in a
regulate
while.
the
Yeah.
glory holes.
Like it
Okay,
expires after a while, and you got to go in and renew
Get-
it and
get a
get another
test done.
physical. Yeah.
Don't go to a glory hole, though. You don't know what's on the other side. I guess that's the whole venture. But,
Exactly.
I saw a glory hole today
Oh, no.
in a movie I watched.
What movie was that?
Scary movie.
I'm watching Scary Movie
Yeah,
2 tomorrow.
he gets stabbed through the head with
Through
the dick.
ears. Yeah.
Well,
He was on the team with the killers. So like, who did that? It was just random.
And the
would
whole
you guys
cock goes
ever
through his head.
Get the Justin Tucker treatment.
What's that?
Asian massages.
Like, yeah, happy ending massages.
Ooh.
Would we ever or have
Consensual
we ever?
happy ending massage.
Would I?
Would you?
Yes.
Like you would?
If I wasn't going to get arrested for it, sure. Why not?
Yeah, it'd be hard to be like, don't touch down there.
Oh, you're jerking me, huh? I'm done. Okay.
I already love Asian women. Okay, let's just all be real here. So
I'd be like,
I
I,
could
am
not resist
married,
that.
ma'am.
I am married. Don't do it. Yeah, God, we're still a bunch of fucking horn
I'll
dogs.
do it
even though we're
myself.
not
You just watch
teenagers.
from the corner.
Look me in my eyes. Look me in my eyes.
It's not cheating.
I probably shouldn't have looked right at the camera when I did that, but I did.
You
Don't
really
clip
did
that. Don't clip
fight
that.
the camera.
That's our clip next week. That is, I have to fucking, when I go through to make a clip, I got to make sure we're not saying anything fucking wild, because there's a lot of times where I just select a random point and like, I don't have any examples, but we say some crazy shit sometimes. I'm like, I can't put that out.
That's how you get the views. Is you say the crazy shit.
Yeah, but sometimes it's like, Jesus.
I mean, obviously not. All we say is crazy shit.
I had to cut a whole Jewish segment last week from the beginning of the podcast. I was like, cannot put that in.
No.
Because, dude, that's insane. For the first 5 minutes, we're sitting there we're cracking up Jewish people. He says the first time he ever saw one. Sorry.
Here's,
Behind the scenes.
you brought that up, and I saw a clip today where this comedian, he's like, so my grandfather was a tattoo artist from Europe.
God.
He said he's one of the
Oh, no.
one of the best tattoo artists in the world, but he still doesn't believe that it was 6 million that he's
Oh, my
put
God.
tattoos on.
Oh, my God. That's a horrible joke.
Like, it was funny because in the crowd you can hear like a few people laughing. You know, there's like an
random,
awkward chuckle too, but he just was silent for at least 30 seconds before he continued.
He was waiting.
They wouldn't have only had one tattoo artist for that.
That's so inefficient. Yeah, they would need at least 3.
Oh, my gosh.
With how many they were taking a day, you'd need a couple.
line 9.
That's probably how many they had. How many
9 of
tattoo artists do we need for the Holocaust? 9! Okay, I mean, we're going to be paying out the ass, but I guess. Go get 9 of them.
9 or none? None. 9?
No
Yeah,
numbers.
what's the triple overtime rate in the 1940s?
What the fuck would they need triple overtime for?
Yeah, what's that?
There was no
I mean,
overtime
that's
in the
what they
40s.
would probably be working.
Not if they had 9 of them.
They didn't get paid, dude. They were just like, they were just scared.
They were just doing it for their country.
Yeah. Out of the love of the art.
Like a street artist. They do their graffiti and shit for free.
Imagine after the fucking Holocaust and there's a dude in your town, he's like, 9! All he speaks is German, but he does sick ass tattoos. You're like, where'd you come from, man?
All of his examples.
Only good at numbers. I'm only good at numbers.
All of his examples. He has one of those books that you can pick out the thing from. And it's just one through. It's just 1 through 6 million.
He's like, what you want? Numbers? That's wild.
You like math?
Somewhere in Switzerland, there's a dude out there that's just got fucking numbers all over his body. Because he met this dude and was like, oh, you're fucking sick with it.
The one guy, he's like, damn, I love your tattoos, bro.
Well, and they probably got all
Can
the
you go to
preset things too.
6 million in one.
No.
9!
9. Like, I cannot.
Hey, Ethan, I know what the tattoo I'm going to force you to get from that
Statute of limitations, brother. It's over. And we also
No,
did double
that
or
was
nothing.
never agreed
Double
to.
or nothing last year, so it's over.
Hey, I just got a crazy idea. What if,
What's your crazy? crazy idea?
what if we play a game and the loser has to get the fucking numbers? Tattoos on them.
Imagine having to explain that to somebody in public. They're like, what are the numbers on your arm? What are those numbers on your arm?
Yeah, but
I'm
if you have it for
anti-Semitic.
long enough, you could figure out a way to explain that.
Yeah, you could just be like, it's
I would do it
it's
in
a
the-
birthday.
Or you could
Wait,
just
where's the-
literally
Not enough numbers.
just do an entire lifelike picture of the boy in the striped pajamas.
But it's gotta be on your arm.
It's
Like
a realistic picture of him from the movie.
It's actually the key to a hidden treasure. This is how you decode the map.
There you go. There you go. You can come up with something. Would you guys be down?
I have
Oh shit! We gotta make it a
1,
game I
2,
can
3,
win though.
4. I have four words in a olive branch on my body.
Put it on the left arm.
No, I'm doing a sleeve.
Well, don't forget about your whole 69.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot.
You can't forget about
so
that
funny.
bad boy.
This dumbass went and got a tattoo when he was drunk one night.
five words and technically
One
2
number.
numbers.
Who did that? That looks like it was from hell.
That was Callie.
Yeah, it was a little poke.
Oh, that
stick
makes
and poke,
sense.
yeah.
That makes sense.
And she was fucked
Took like
up.
3 hours to do that.
I wouldn't have agreed to it if I knew it was going to take so
She
long.
was drunk too.
Oh,
She was twisted as fuck.
She's like, let me put a tattoo on your leg.
Yeah,
we
didn't
all
go
wanted one, but then it
downtown
took her
that night?
3 hours to do that one. So
And
he
of course,
was the only one
I
that
was
got
the only one that got one.
Were you all gonna get Hall 69?
No, God, no. I don't know what we're gonna do.
Alyssa
but-
hated that, huh?
Yeah, that's why I put it up here so nobody would ever fucking see it, except for Alyssa when I'm naked.
Why did you get it though?
Why
Just because
not?
like a golf thing.
Why I got hole 69?
No, why'd you get the tattoo in general? What was the idea there?
Because we were gonna.
She had just got her stick and poke stuff, and we were talking
And you were
about
like,
it.
okay,
and-
let me get-
yeah, we were like,
Ethan,
I
look
didn't
at
just
your
randomly be
tattoos.
like, hey, break out your stick and
do you have a
poke.
stick and poke?
Do you have a
I want
homemade-
hole 69 on
Do you have a
mine.
prison gun or something?
How'd you get to Hole 69 though?
She had a thing up in her
does have
apartment
that golf thing,
that was
yeah.
like hole whatever. I'm assuming she took it from a golf course or something. It's just like saying the number of the hole, and I'm like, hole 69, golf and 69, baby.
And it's up here on your thigh.
Yeah, which means 69 is down there.
That's fair. No, that's
And your hole is down there.
Let me turn around for you.
That's what you should do. Now you just got to get an arrow pointing to your
A
asshole.
long ass arrow around my
This
thigh
is hole
onto my ass
69.
cheek.
it's gonna be like, you gotta
So
tell me something. This whole you hooking up with my brother thing, is this real?
Only sometimes. Not all the time.
That's uncomfortable, dude. If they start bringing that into the porn sites, I'm gonna be upset. And what's with the
Ethan
porn
hooking
sites?
up with your brother?
No, stepbrother porn, you know, like dudes. Like, hopefully that's not popping up anywhere.
Oh, like gay step sibling
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Gay guys don't like that, so
I'm
it
sure
wouldn't be a
that
thing.
exists.
Only straight men like
That's all that
fucking their
pops up on porn sites now is step whatever the fuck.
stepmom, stepsister.
The other day I was scrolling,
Well, you
dude,
know they're not
there's a shit
related
with a dick.
anyway.
You said what?
Those people
yeah.
have never met
No,
each other
actors.
before.
What are you talking about? They met at the Bonies last year.
Bonies, yeah, probably. Hey, I'd love to make a
Are the
stepmother video
Bonies
with you.
the porn industry's award ceremony?
I mean, it only makes sense, doesn't it?
They
I don't
have
think
a
that was
few,
good-
I
a question I
think.
needed. So only a few bonies?
A few porn.
Award
Do
shows.
they have
Yeah.
a few of them? I know they have
I think
one
there's a
for
couple,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of one. There's one that's like famous. I can't think of the name of it. I mean, they're all famous,
Isn't
but
it
there's
like
one that I've heard of.
AFW or something? I don't remember what it's short for.
Yeah,
But
it's
I'm
definitely
pretty
an
sure that's
acronym.
one of them.
It's yeah.
Always
AEW.
fucking weirdos.
It's like adult film something.
Warner
It's
Brothers.
AF something.
Oh shit! Don't sue us, please.
Might be the AFA, Adult Film Awards. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Did you guys see that thing Pat McAfee did? He held some kind of event where he was giving away money, and then he had sumo wrestlers at the end of the show. That shit
Shane
was,
Gillis was on it, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was the ref. I actually watched it, bro. They're sitting there talking shit about the sumo wrestlers the entire time. Like, they're talking about how much they ate backstage, and like they're like, "Oh, he's coming out with a wedgie. Look at that thing, or a diaper. Look at that thing." And Shane's like, "Hey, be nice, be nice. This is art. This is art out here." But they were like talking mad shit. It's like if these Japanese dudes knew what they were saying, they'd probably fucking leave. It was crazy.
You don't think they knew what they were saying?
No, they did not. That's what they said. They're like, they don't understand you, so like say whatever. They were just
They're gonna
Maybe we
watch
should
the
ask
clip.
the court.
They're gonna watch it.
They've
and they're like,
accepted that shit. People in Japan definitely say the same fucking thing.
You think they talk shit about it?
oh, look at this big motherfucker.
Oh, look at that wedgie.
They're like 550 pounds.
They're huge, dude.
Oh my god, 600-pound life, my ass, bro. There was a 600-pound sumo wrestler out there getting it. You need to fucking get over your weight and turn
He ate
into
a
sumo
rod of
wrestler.
rice-a-roni this week.
That's the difference. That's the difference between sumo wrestlers
think,
and just lazy fat people.
Yep.
Because they're
Well, okay,
they're
well,
athletes.
yeah, true. There's
Calm
some muscle
down.
under there.
I'm not talking about you.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about you.
Better defensive or offensive linemen?
Offensive.
You only got like 30 seconds out of these dudes, so you pick.
Offensive.
Well, any dudes, really. You
No,
only
I'm
get
just-
about 30 seconds out of them.
But these fat dudes, I'm talking about on the line. I mean, I get your joke, but on the line, you got 30 seconds until they just give up. They just get tired.
In football?
No, the sumo wrestlers, if they were to come play football, you only got like.
Offensive line. Oh, well, the average play lasts like 6 seconds.
No.
6 to 8 seconds.
I guess they only hit each other, and that's kind of it. Once they throw the ball, they stop.
Offensive lineman.
Plus,
Put him in for a run play.
they would
yeah.
easily just
Open that shit
fucking chuck a dude and then be
Yeah.
like, that's their entire job is to get the other 600-pound dude
I bet some
outside of
those-
that tiny ass ring. So
I mean,
they
if
could just
get
go,
those feet
and be
moving right,
done.
yeah, anybody who runs into them is just going to bounce right the fuck off.
Yeah, no, defensive
even with
line,
that-
they
with
would
or
not
without
have
the
enough
pads.
stamina for that.
How heavy do those guys get?
Defensive line?
Linemen.
They're pretty
Offensive
big.
and defensive. How big do they get?
Like
the
350, 360.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
It
they're
really depends. I mean, like
They're not
the
hitting
smaller
400 pounds
ones
out
are
here.
like 320. Like Cam Jurgens, I think, is 320-ish.
Jurgens. What's up with football players and these crazy last names? They got the wildest last names.
He runs a
Jurgens?
beef jerky company
Jurgens?
called... Fuck, what is it called?
Beef jerkin.
Beef Jurgens, I think. Yeah, maybe.
That's
It might
supposed to
be.
be a joke.
It might be that. It's something related to his last name.
Jurgens.
Isn't Beef
Knigger.
Jerky his nickname?
Yeah. Because he sells beef jerky.
It's hard to find a good beef jerky out here. Maybe I'll try some beef jerky.
Well, he's from here, so he makes
He's
that
from
shit by
here?
himself.
He's from Batters.
what?
He's from Beatrice.
Oh, I
Batters.
was like, what? It's like I really didn't understand that word for a second. Some batters.
Batters.
That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. I didn't know that. Jurgens.
Shout out him for
Shout out Jurgens.
growing up with me and then going on to be a Super Bowl champion.
Oh, you told me about this guy.
Make it about yourself. I get it. You did all the work. That's why he's a Super Bowl champion.
I did none of the work.
Have you followed him on Instagram and Facebook before he went to the NFL?
I might have been when we were in.
He made it to the
When we were in high
NFL.
school.
Does he play?
He's the start. He was the one that replaced Jason Kelsey.
Yeah, he's the starting center for the
Center.
Eagles.
Yeah.
How old is he?
24. Yeah.
That's
He's
crazy.
24,
24,
25,
probably,
yeah.
yeah.
That's why he must have been a big boy.
He's fucking 6 foot
Big
goddamn
boy.
4 since we were like 12.
That's so fucking cool, dude.
He
He's
used to
a-
be our fullback in
he's
high
a
school. All we would do
baller
is just
now.
hand him the ball.
And he just,
And he would just
like,
run people over.
Aren't both of his parents like Olympic medalists?
oh shit.
Or just his mom?
Maybe.
I know his
Yeah,
mom.
I
for
know
sure.
his mom.
He was
Yeah,
a rich
I don't
boy
know about
growing
his
up.
dad. I don't know if I'd say
Wait, his
rich, but his
mom
family's
is an Olympus
farmers.
Olympian?
He's a
Yeah.
he's a farm
That's
he's a
pretty
farm
fucking
boy.
cool.
She did shot put and everything.
That's kind of
She
cool,
threw.
dude.
That's really
Have a
fucking
family
cool.
into sports. Bro, come from a
Yeah,
line.
no,
of
he's a
athletes.
big baller. He played basketball too, and he would just fucking dunk on everybody. That shit was
Yep.
fire.
Oh yeah.
Been dunked on by him. He was the center. I was the center.
He did shot put and like discus
me
and
up.
stuff too. He did like track stuff.
yeah,
You've
and
even played him? You've played against an NFL player? That's tight, dude.
Well, in
that's dope as shit.
summer basketball, but like still, he'd fuck my shit up.
I played with him. I was on same football team, same basketball teams.
That's fire, dude.
Not in high school. High school, I didn't play basketball, but I was on the same football team.
Don't you wish you were his best friend?
Now, yes, because I fucking love the Eagles. And now he's a
State
Super Bowl
Preds.
champ, dude. I might have. He was handing out tickets to some Eagles games for next year.
Oh, that's
He was handing
cool.
out packs of like his beef jerky, and however many of them had tickets to
And he's
random games next
He's
year.
smart too. He's already started a company before he's like too far into the NFL to where he can try to make money before he gets out.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure linemen don't last long.
I mean, I'm sure he's making a fuck ton of
Jason
money.
Kelsey was just like fucking 36 when he retired. So
Jesus. What'd you say, Alan?
I'm sure Cam Jurgens is still making a fuck ton of money for being on the Eagles.
Oh yeah, a lot of those dudes burned through that money though.
well, he's on a rookie contract, but it's still a
He's still
fuck
on
ton
a
more
rookie
money
contract?
than. Well, yeah, he just got drafted last year
and you know,
or 2 years ago.
yeah, 2 or 3, and you know they're gonna re-sign him. He's a starting center. You don't just replace your center.
Yeah, and they obviously with Jason Kelsey, they had him forever.
This just clicked. He just played in the Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, and he won. Yeah,
Bruh.
with a fucked up back, by the way. His back was hurt.
Oh, what a that's got to be like a win for Beatrice. They're probably like, fuck yeah. Out there.
Oh yeah, I think there was people gathering around. Like,
Makes me happy for Nebraska. I saw this fucking dude from Omaha the other day on Kill Tony, and it put us to shame.
Did he do shitty?
He did so bad, dude. He made us look like crackheads out here. I was like, God damn it.
well, Omaha, they are crackheads.
They are
out
crackheads.
there.
I mean, yeah, if the boot fits.
The whitest white you could
typical of
see.
Omaha.
The boot? What the fuck?
If the boot fits.
If the boot fits. What is this,
Now
fucking
we're
Texas?
rednecks.
I may or
too?
may not have rewatched Toy Story recently.
There's a snake in my boot. In Nebraska, there's some meth in my boot.
I think Alan just rewatched Toy Story to see that little fucked up kid. Sid or whatever.
The little dude.
I think he just really likes him.
Sid or
The one
whatever.
that tortures all the toys.
You do look like
Okay,
you
That's
could
a
feel
be-
bad
spirit
at
animal
getting
right there.
He went out and bought
But
a
I
Buzz
definitely
Lightyear
did
action
some
figure.
Sid shit to my toys when I was a kid.
I was
had
just
some
about to
G.I.
say
Joes.
this. This is why you have long hair, dude. You shave your head. You're Sid.
Fuck you. My brother donated me a bunch of G.I. Joes, and I felt like I was too old to play with G.I. Joes at that point.
How old
but
were you?
I still fucking did. I don't know, probably like 9 or 10.
Okay. Fuck you. I was playing with wrestlers at
And
that
I-
age.
I remember it being summertime near the point of the 4th of July. It was definitely legal to set off fireworks. I got some electrical tape and some fireworks, and I electrical taped a firework to the back of one of those paratrooper G.I. Joes, and I lit it, and I threw the paratrooper guy in the air and watched it blow up, and the parachute lit on fire, and he fell to the ground. I was like, yay, that was so cool. And
Why
then I
didn't you
never-
just get one of the fireworks that shoots out a parachute guy?
Yeah.
Because then they would survive.
I did shit
wanna
like
watch
that.
I
a few
wasn't
He
times.
wanted to
allowed to
reenact
use
Vietnam.
I wasn't allowed to shoot Roman candles after there was an incident where I fired one at a power line unintentionally. But
Well,
I
it's better than a
definitely hit
child.
the power line with a Roman.
You ever had a
And,
Roman candle war?
Yeah, I got caught doing one of those. I had a burn on my arm, and my mom yelled at me for 30 minutes about the dangers of shooting Roman candles.
Your hair could have got on fire, dude.
I could have
don't
lost
think he
an
had
eye,
any back then.
apparently.
He was Sid back then.
But I feel like that's normal blowing up
Yeah.
toys. Because like you'd buy the cheap pack of little army dudes, and you'd strap a little firecracker onto them like you're in war or something. You'd
Oh,
set 'em
yeah.
up and shit.
I used to do that. I had a bunch of wrestlers. I used to do that to them. I used to fucking tie shit to them and blow them up.
That's just
I used to
Stupid
partially
kids.
bury those sticks of like black caps. I remember what they're called because they had the really short fuses. So if you lit one in your hand, you had like 0.3 seconds to throw it or it'd blow up in your hand. I used to go into the alley next to my house since like the dirt was always super loose and like not really packed down, and partially bury them and then light it and see just to see the dirt go popping all over the place. Thought it was super cool.
What if there was a rock under there and just fucking...
that's what's wrong with
I mean,
it.
yeah, I definitely got pelted by debris all the time, but it never broke the skin.
Who's
Or if it
Debris,
did,
and
I
why
didn't
haven't you
care.
told us about him before?
I actually fucked up my grandma's hearing for like years with the black cats. I accidentally threw one into the garage and all of them were in the garage and went, pah! And
Oh, no.
She blamed me for that for years. Like, yeah, Dante fucked me up one day, basically.
Now I got, what is it?
Tinnitus.
Tinnitus. I want to say tendinitis, but that's something else.
I'm scared I'm gonna get
Not
it
the
out
ringing
one day.
in your ears.
It's not the ringing ears.
Yeah,
Oh
at least,
my
at
God,
least
I
we
just
did it with
remembered
toys. Because, like, I've heard stories from people back in the day. They used to, like, tape them to frogs and shit.
Oh, that's fucked up. That'd
Yeah.
be crazy.
Oh, yeah, that's fucked up.
Then you really get to see an explosion.
Back when M80s were still legal.
Why didn't I think of that?
Damn it, I want to
I
kill
remember one 4th of July. I don't think I was old enough to smoke, so this was really weird. Oh no, my brother came home from college and he gave me a cigar. And I was just out on the porch smoking a cigar one 4th of July, and my niece had to pee, and she was running around with a sparkler. I go, okay, fine, whatever. I'll hold your sparkler while you pee. And I'm just standing at the side of my porch going, just holding the sparkler, not realizing that I'm holding it above an area my dad just poisoned. Well, he poisoned like the week of to kill all the weeds and overgrowth, and was going to take the weed whacker and just clear out. But there's a bunch of dead shit underneath where I'm holding a sparkler. And 2 minutes later, I look down and I see like flames rising up to the porch, which is all old wood. So like if it catches, it catches. And I had to yell, "Oh shit, fire!" And I like jumped off the porch because it's 3.5 feet, ran around the corner to the hose and turned that on and just sprayed down the fire, all while still holding the lit cigar.
Jumped off the porch and got active.
You know, yeah, and then
He's
threw
making
the
it
cigar
sound
in
like
with
he
the
was
fire.
athletic, but really he tripped down the stairs off the porch.
There wasn't
no,
even a hose
if I went
there.
down the
He
stairs-
stubbed his toe and he was crying, and it put the fire out.
So many tears. And then
There
he
was a
pissed
hose there
himself,
because
put
my
out the
dad
rest of the
was
embers.
so fucking anal about watering the lawn, even though it rained every fucking 4 days in the summer.
Hey, don't talk shit about Gary. Gary's a good man.
So his dad gave him anal, and then he cried and
Dad
put out
didn't
the
have
fire.
to fucking mow that lawn. You know who did have to mow that goddamn lawn? This guy. So I'll bitch all I fucking want about having to water the lawn that I mowed.
Is that because he wasn't there?
Well, he watered it.
No, because I was the youngest, and I guess mowing the yard is bitch work for the youngest.
Yeah, builds
'Cause my
fucking
brother
character, bud.
My brother never fucking mowed the yard. He never picked up the weed whacker either, and fucking made sure the curb was perfect.
You should go beat his ass, dude.
It was,
Who has a
that.
blue collar job right now? I'm just saying, he works harder than you do.
I don't know, dude. Those fucking Wendy's are
That's
no
true.
Blowing
joke.
people
Fast
at
food
those
restaurants
Wendy's.
are
Fuck
fast
that.
food restaurants are a whole different beast.
Blowing any random person, that's a rough job.
Yeah, that's a lot of dicks. That's a lot of dicks.
By the end of the night, he's got a
I
blue
mean, a
collar.
rough job is what it's literally called if there's a stranger.
A what?
Stranger.
It's called a rough job when you're strangers.
Oh, we didn't know that, dude.
You
We're
don't get
learning.
upgraded.
Yeah. Thank you for
You get
giving some
upgraded to
insight
blowjob once
into
we're
your profession.
acquaintances.
Oh, see, dude, you're teaching us stuff about your job every day. Do you offer him a bowl of chili afterwards?
Chili has
No, that's
stopped.
complimentary.
Actually,
No
I
more
don't know. I think Chili's done for the year.
No, Wendy's doesn't stop selling chili. They're year round with the
He
chili.
actually
Really?
puts the
Yeah.
chili on people's penises and then
Ew, dude.
sucks it off.
Chili
Oh,
dogs are
God,
for bread
that
only.
sounds-
I like extra meat.
He has
with
bread.
my meat.
he puts a bun around those, if you know what I mean.
Infection, infection waiting to happen. This is not a kid's show. Just for you people out there, this is not for.
This is for human
I
consumption.
mean, if they're just realizing this at episode 57,
Yes, sir. Look at you.
then, boy, I feel sorry for you.
5'7", best gun in Black Ops 2.
Best kind of Black Ops too. What?
Oh my god. Dude, that
5'7".
just reminded me of something I'm pissed off about. I was going through my old game cases because I wanted to play Black Ops 1. And I opened up the case and it's fucking empty. I go, okay, so I toss the case aside. I'll switch to Black Ops 2. Black Ops 2 is also empty. I'm just like, what the fuck did I do with my discs?
Where'd they go?
Maybe you should have put your games back where you got them from.
Yeah, maybe I should have put my games away when I was done with them. What a revolutionary idea.
Did you find it?
I really wish I would have. No, I did not find it. I searched everywhere. I even went out to my car and looked in like all the boxes that I yet to unpack from my car still. And searched around for a loose disc or two and did not fucking find it.
Wait. Alan, did you say you still have boxes in your car?
From when you moved?
Yeah.
How does that not surprise me whatsoever?
That's so funny.
It's boxes of like random shit.
Stuff
that
you don't really
not really
need.
not super important to have like unpacked. Most of it is family heirloom shit that I need to keep in a safe spot. So probably keeping it in my car is a bad idea.
Yeah, the way
But
you
some
drive.
of it is just like
How many games do you have that are still discs?
7.
7. Well, you're exactly right.
subtract 3 from this count, but let me do a quick count.
7.
3, 4,
It's just crazy. I
5,
haven't had a
6,
disc
7,
game
8,
in
9,
years.
10, 11, 12.
To be exact, I know I for sure haven't had a disc game in 5 years.
Here, 1 second.
Do you still have disc games? You Xbox
Do I
folks.
still have them? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I ever
You use them?
need them? No.
Xbox people held on to their discs.
I have an unopened version of the last Call of Duty that came out
Why?
because I got it on disc when I asked for it. Digital copy. And I never
You
got
could
it
probably sell that
switched.
for some money on eBay.
Maybe. Game was pretty shit though.
Which one was it? The alien one?
I don't know. I never played it.
That's fine. That's a lot of fucking games. Dude. You
didn't
have to
even-
bring them all over.
Did you see him drop the ball?
No.
He had a fucking
I was wondering.
stack.
I just saw
He had
him
a
have a stack, and then I looked and it was
like
gone.
this. And as he's readjusting, the middle one slips out and they all just fucking fall.
I saw him like upset, and I was like, "Where'd all those games go?" But I didn't see him actually drop them.
Alan's life is a cartoon the way he gets maddish. Everything happens to him.
The worst part is I had these organized alphabetically.
You should have left them where they were at.
That's the only thing
I would've
that he
been
has
like,
organized.
Never fucking touched them. Yeah, I know. Thanks for the pro tip, Dante.
You know your phone is movable.
To be fair, half of those games are probably in the wrong cases. So
Or
are
not
they
in
really?
there.
Yeah.
Are they
Or just
really
empty.
organized alphabetically or not?
Are most of those just cases?
Probably. Let's open a random one. Oh my god, it has a disc.
You keep a lot of stuff.
What about
huh?
you?
You probably have like a bunch of shit from when you were in school too.
More or less. A bunch of it I got rid of because I just didn't have room for it or didn't really care.
I know
Yeah.
he
There's
keeps
some
all of his
stuff-
fanfic of his principal.
Do you have fanfic of your principal? Is that
What
real?
the fuck kind of slander is that, Austin?
Oh, okay, I believed it. I can't even lie to you. I thought it was real. I thought you were about to tell us a crazy story.
Like, of all the weird ways you could have fucking taken that.
I knew Dante would believe it.
Every once in a while, we'll say something wild like that, and Alan will be like, "Actually,
You're so fucking gullible, bud.
I am a little gullible."
It's hard not to believe what Austin says, though, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes it's like, I can see it.
Because he says
All
it
right,
so
this is-
nonchalantly.
Yeah.
And so quick.
This is
too.
every physical game, almost. Because there's a few that are missing that I own.
And how many is that?
He doesn't know.
Fuck if
man.
I know.
You could have counted them where they were
Bring
at.
the Nazi tattoo artist in here. We need a count.
He's a hell of a counter, I tell you what. Never once lost a Jew.
A 1, a 2,
3.
9. That's a horror. That was horrible. That was a horrible.
So give or take 30, because I know I'm missing at least 3.
That's crazy. Crazy. Those are all Xbox
wait,
360, huh?
One of them is Jurassic Park, so take
Did you finish that one?
another one off. Yeah. Speaking of which,
Never even
oh my god,
played a
it's
Jurassic Park game.
That's stupid.
well, no, it's the Blu-ray for Jurassic Park, you idiot.
Oh, I thought it was a video game. Dude, you had a stack of video games. How can you call me an idiot? There were so many video games. You said, and I asked if you finished it. You said, yeah.
Well, he finished the movie.
Yeah, I did just recently rewatch it because I like going back and rewatching it on Blu-ray every now and then.
Did you watch
specify
If
Blu-ray?
I know, right?
If I drop these, I'm gonna be so fucking pissed off.
Do you watch all of the Jurassic
Just-
Park movies again, or just that one? What was that? Did you drop them?
Damn it! No!
That's what I was hoping for. Just a crash in the background.
No!
He did it on purpose. The son of a bitch. You're like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Why? What the fuck?
He's getting attention from doing stupid shit.
Oh, he did it on purpose.
What? So eating guys' penises is stupid shit?
Well, idiotic.
He's giving them a little Glug Glug 3000 after
anything
they're
wrong with
dead.
Hell no.
I wish so much I could say that I did that intentionally because I thought it would be funny.
We thought it was funny.
Yeah, that's pretty hilarious.
Doing it intentionally would be so much less embarrassing than admitting I'm a fucking moron.
Ethan was sitting here waiting for a crash, and I'm sitting here going, please drop them, please drop them, please drop them. And then we just heard, fuck.
We heard the crash first and we waited. Like, was that what that was?
Did he actually drop him? Yes. There is a God.
I reached up and muted my AirPod at first, but then I unmuted immediately after.
You can't
Because
mute your
it was
AirPods.
too late.
You can mute it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Didn't know that. Learned something new today.
If I click it twice, I'll hang up on you, which I'm thinking about doing.
You won't.
Yeah, you won't. Pussy.
I would say you are what you eat, but that's wrong.
He's a hot
God, you're
dog.
such a cunt.
Again,
Big old
he
hot
is
dog.
what he eats.
So nice to say about your sister, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. Unless you're Australian, then it's okay. You cunt.
Yeah.
What kind of accent was that?
You cunt. That's how they say it. You cunt.
You can't.
You can't. No,
You can't.
dude. Say
You
with
can't
accent.
do that.
You can't. You're a cunt.
I was going to try it, but I was going to do a British. You fucking cunt.
See, and even that's way
aggressive.
better than what the fuck he said.
No, that
You
was,
can't
that was
do
straight
that.
Australian. You fucking can't.
Should we do a swear
That's
jar
Australian
thing
as
for
fuck.
like
That is not
every
nearly
episode?
Australian.
What'd you say?
Should we start doing a swear jar for every episode
No,
to
what
see
do we-
who would owe the most money to it at the end of every week?
What are we gay, dude? I don't carry dollars on me.
Dollar
No, not for
bills.
any real money, just to see who would. Just
Oh,
to
who
see,
swears
who
the most?
swears the most,
We just be
and
sitting here
like
trying
who
to wait.
uses the worst swears.
You can put a counter up on the
worst swears.
episode.
Yeah. Start calling each other out for it.
Every
Turn
time
it
you get
into a
hard
fucking
cunt,
drinking game.
That's $1.
I'll drink
but
to that.
What about these fucking
I would
Jewish
do-
conversations and shit? Like, there's a lot of fucking
Well, that's not
racism
swearing.
and anti-Semitic shit going on here. That's not technically
Okay,
swearing,
well,
but you should be charged.
We're just Kanye's got a big influence, okay?
Ah.
Here's my question. Is being anti-Semitic racist?
Yeah, I
Yeah?
feel like it's a form of racism. It's not racist
It's the
because you're not
same-
going against
it's in
their
the
race,
same
but
vein.
yeah,
I thought-
exactly.
I thought it was like religion.
It is, but it's still like going down the same tube, dude. Like, you don't like them because they're Jewish. You don't like these people because they're black. That's still like in the same train. Like, racism's right here, and right next to them is fucking anti-Semitism.
So racism's like the front of the train, and anti-Semitic is the first cart.
No, racism usually back of the train. Anti-Semitism is the front of the train because they run the world.
Israel does.
Who runs the world?
Girls. Who runs the world? Jews. Oh, shit. Sorry, guys.
Jews do run the world.
They do. I mean, it's not a bad thing either. Like,
The financial part, which is probably why we're going into a recession.
they're in the motherfucking... No. We're going into a recession because of our government. Our government's a bunch of dipshits that wanted us to go into a recession.
You know how many Jewish people are on our Congress?
No, I did not.
27.
Did not know that. Dude, there's a whole thing with Israel. Like, Israel became a state in the 80s because the UK and the United States dedicated this place for Jewish people to go to. Because it was part of the Bible, Israel was supposed to become a place for Jesus to come back in Israel. Well, whatever the fuck it is, dude. Country. But they gave them their own place, and they're surrounded by all of their enemies in this one place.
As they should be.
But also, Israel has their... They're the only...
Because Jewish people have been repressed since Jesus.
Yeah, before Jesus.
Yeah. Like, everybody's like, fuck the Jews. Ever since the beginning of time, it's been fuck the Jews. All they want is their fucking money.
That's how you know God's real, because he's protected them throughout all this time, being surrounded by their enemies.
Yeah, protected them. Yeah.
Oh, wait, yeah, they don't believe in Jesus. Never mind. Since God.
One day
God.
I hope to sleep as well as God did during the Holocaust.
What?
One day I hope to sleep as well as God did during the Holocaust.
What do you mean, dude?
Oh, he slept great.
Alan,
He's like,
I think,
these Jews will get out of it.
Alan, I think with your sleep schedule, you would be lucky to sleep as well as a homeless person in a bush.
I bet they sleep all right.
George W. or HW?
Get a little 3-hour nap in, wake up with a couple pricks in your ass, a few sticks up there,
Jesus.
maybe a branch or two. You'd be like, that was refreshing. It was just what I needed.
Just go sleep in a bush, dude. It'd all add up. I mean, it would work.
Abraham Bush, if you're going to ask which one.
That's a person?
Probably, somewhere.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, you're right.
I don't like you all.
Maybe
gotta
not
be a
a
name.
famous one, but I'm sure there's one
out there for
somewhere.
sure.
There's someone with the last
name
name Bush and his first name's Abraham. They
sure.
call him Abe Bush.
Hey, what's up, a bush?
No, that's an Indian guy. Bush.
Like those teachers that just, or whatever, that just use the first initial and then the full last name.
Hey, Bush.
Hey, Bush. Is there a
Hey,
Bush
Bush.
here?
Is this a person? Abraham Bush.
No, that's
1622 to
Abraham's Bush.
1687.
Oh, that's a person, maybe.
Find a grave.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
nobody
you're
has
in
the
a
name Abraham anymore unless you're in a religious
you're in a
family.
dead person's grave from 1687 or 1627, whatever that said. Why'd you look up 2021?
I didn't mean to. I clicked the wrong button, you bitch.
Abraham's Bush exists no longer.
What?
We're going
Oh,
down
look,
a
Abraham
rabbit
J.
hole I don't wanna
Bush.
go down.
That's literally
5
what
months
popped
ago.
up on Google, Alan. Abraham's Bush exists no longer on Threads. Abraham J. He just said it. We're about to go.
Log into Facebook, my dude.
Oh, no, look.
No
there
way.
it is.
Is that it?
This is
that
just a
him?
video he posted. Or she posted.
It's
he
a real
posted.
person. Shout out Abraham J. Bush.
Oh, my God. It got so much worse.
He's deaf.
So much worse.
We mean no harm.
What is that? What is that? Taco pill?
What do you see that?
Take a pill.
He's got
Take a
5,000 followers, dude.
This guy's balling. Oh, look at that smiley face. Is that a jack-o'-lantern?
That might be a jack-o'-lantern, dude. That was his profile picture at one point. Oh, no.
It got so much worse with that picture.
Fuck, I didn't get a screenshot. It's like, I put it.
Yeah, Alan, I feel bad for you. That you're sleeping with that guy.
God damn it. Yeah, dude, you should tell him you gotta go. Something like that. Oh, can we log in?
I love how week after week you guys make up more and more of a narrative about my life. That is way more interesting than my actual fucking life.
Well, I mean,
We're good
people think,
storytellers.
damn it. I'm gonna look this guy up later.
There was a girl from Beatrice that was on Hot Bench or some shit.
What's that?
One of those judge shows, you know, where they make up shit.
No, I don't know what you're
They
talking
just
about.
have people on there. Well,
like
we
they
watch
just
it.
have it as they're just the judge and they make up a story for people to come in and they judge it.
Yeah, they come in there and they do whatever their script says or whatever. But instead of going to like a criminal court, they'll just go in there and argue on there.
You ever watch some of those Judge Judy clips?
I watched Judge Judy.
Did you? That shit's hilarious.
We have that shit at work. It's on TV. So like,
I can't believe her show's still fucking going, man.
I don't know.
It's got to be replayed now, right?
Judge Judy is, yeah. So it's basically the same chick, but now it's called like Judy's something.
Judy's Court. It's not actually.
I don't think it's Judy's Court. It's not called Judge Judy anymore, though.
Judicial Judy.
Judicial Judy.
Time sheet.
On a podcast I used to listen to, one of them pranked one of their friends by they made a bet, some gaming bet for like whoever won owed the other one a foot rub, which is completely ridiculous. Nobody would ever pay out for that.
Oh,
that bet.
I'd do it.
We might do that on a game show. What do you
But the one who won was
no.
the host on this
I'm not a foot
podcast.
guy. Sorry, Alan.
And,
I'm becoming one.
what the fuck?
Not so
Hold
long.
on.
I like
Hold on,
Morgan's
we'll
feet.
circle back.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
There's some good feet
There
out
are
there.
some good feet out there. I can't lie.
There's some real gross
They had
feet too, though.
one of their mutual friends, just some like roommate of somebody who had like a secretarial voice, whatever the
something
fuck
that
that
does.
means. Call this guy.
If there was a
and be
gun
like,
to my
hey,
head,
your-
maybe. I wouldn't just do
your
it.
tickets to LA are confirmed. We just need you to get your. You should be expected to get your DNAs. Do not non-disclosure agreements sometime this week. Just like as a prank, it was all fake, and he even bought like 2 plane tickets to LA just to like really seal the deal with this prank. And the guy got so mad that he didn't talk to him for a month because of it, because he really believed he was going to go on Judge Judy because he owed his friend a fucking foot rub.
You heard that? My stomach's telling me something.
That was. I thought something fell upstairs.
That's my tum-tum, dude. That was bad.
You tell that
Sorry,
story
Alan.
with Alan hungry.
Alan, I didn't mean to just disregard that entire thing, but right when you were ending,
His stomach went.
it sounded like freaking fucking stalked.
He doesn't eat any food, dude. He's got a lot to eat in there. Just let it.
He
let
has
it do
the
its-
demon inside of him. Someone get the holy water.
It's perfect.
I wish I knew Latin because I would have just started spitting some shit right there.
La Llorona. That's all I know.
What else we got?
Nosferatus.
Nosferatu.
I don't think that's correct, but you
Made
get
of
it.
Christ
vampire.
compelling.
I know. The demon.
Demon is a vampire.
Holy water does work on them, I'm pretty sure.
And a steak and a cross.
Dude, if you give them a garlic steak, that's like double death.
Dude, I could cook a mean steak too.
You just got to leave it raw, you know? You don't cook it. They like their meat raw, from what I've learned about vampires.
Bitch slap that motherfucker with it.
She's so funny. Like vampire actually walks up to you and you're like, I know what to do. And you go to the fridge, you're like, oh, shit.
It's been marinating in garlic all fucking night, motherfucker. Get out of here, Dracula. You just bitch slap him with a
Vampire
steak.
rom-com where like the vampire's girlfriend just thinks she's being nice by cooking him a nice garlic salt steak, and he's like, this is so this garlic salt. And then he
With some of the crazy shit that we come up with, I think we could make a spoof movie.
I
really think we could.
really could.
I feel like I could write a movie.
I am in the
like an entire
process
thing.
of wanting to make a cartoon.
We've been talking about this for years.
No, I'm dead ass though. We are so
You're
close.
actually going to do this?
Yeah, I really want to do this. We gotta First, we got to come up with the character. Morgan's going to draw the characters.
You want to make
first
an
we got to come up with
actual
the personalities.
show like cartoon?
Yeah, I want to make a cartoon.
Like Candy Quacks.
Like a YouTube. Like a YouTube
That's
show.
what I was thinking when you said.
Yeah, it'll be something like that because I'm not good.
We can do some voice acting.
Yeah,
Who's
that's
going
what
to
I'm
be
saying.
the Meg?
We got to come up with a scenario.
I'll be a shark.
I'm sorry, Meg, you're off the show.
Why'd you look right at Alan when you said that?
Somebody's got to be the Meg.
He's a shark called Meg.
Like a megalodon.
Austin. I'm not the Meg here.
He's a shark called Meg. Ethan's a crocodile. Austin's a
Bengal tiger.
Bengal tiger. That's what you are on the show, though. We could
That's
do a cartoon with the characters on the
what I
show
thought
already.
we were going to do.
We could do that.
That's what I thought you were going to make it as.
Alan's a gay wolf.
His fur's just rainbow.
Yes.
We could do a little YouTube show, dude. Let's fucking do it.
He's got a pride flag just sticking out of his ass.
We're about to buy the fucking.
Sometimes I think, man, therapy just really isn't for me. I don't think it'll really help. And then I talk to you guys, and then I think, God, do I need therapy after
Is this
this?
not
No, dude, they'll tell you
therapy
to
for
stop
you?
talking to us.
No,
If you do
This
that.
is
not
therapy for me.
You guys bullying me for 2 hours a week is definitely not fucking therapy.
I wouldn't call
Well,
it
it's not
bullying,
every
dude.
week.
We make fun of everybody. Everybody gets some of these jokes. You just get all of them. You just get all the rest of them.
Yeah.
But when other people are getting made fun of, you just are too.
It's like you're making me play Russian roulette, but every single one is loaded.
Alan,
What are
you
your
can't-
guys' characters? One of you is a monkey.
I'm a monkey.
Yeah,
Of course you are.
He's a tiger or a leopard. One of the orange ones.
One of the orange ones.
But we're literally about to buy the software to where we can make characters and shit. We just got to figure out how to animate them. And so once we do that, we can do voice acting and fucking let's get it, bro. We can make a little show. There's this show out there called Sasquatch, I think it's called.
Oh God, yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
The Australian one?
Yeah, you can't.
I knew you were going to say that. I was about to say the same thing to make fun of you. That's exactly what it sounds like, Kant.
Caught. You it does sound like that. That fucking show is ridiculous, though. It's wild. We could do better than that.
I don't know. Sasquatch is pretty big.
It's huge. It's so funny. But that's why we need to do it, dude. And just put it out there. One day, some kid will find it and be like, "Oh my god,
This is great. And then we'll get all the money from it.
exactly."
Buries it in
Maybe
a
not.
He's like, I want to keep this all for myself. Buries it in a time capsule, and then in 50 years, when we're all dead, they'll fucking
Hey, well,
they'll find our clips.
Our legend will live on.
We might not get it in the first 50 years, but we'll get it after that.
I was thinking about this the other day, dude. We're at fucking 57 episodes. Once we're at 100 episodes, even if we stop and our kids go on YouTube one day and fucking find our old episodes, we were like, what the
I want to
fuck?
be just like them.
What do you mean find the episodes? I'm going to tell my kids.
Oh, I am absolutely.
I did a podcast for years.
And if Alyssa makes him not tell their kids, I'm telling their kids.
Thank you for being there.
Your
Thank
uncle
you
was
for
actually
being a friend.
It's like your uncle actually used to be a dog. Dude, I got something for you. We already have enough hours in podcasting that they could fucking like make our voices into whatever they want. We could do that. We could AI our voices now.
We could.
Oh my god, that's true.
Next time we can't meet up for an episode, we'll just
Do some wild shit.
hey ChatGPT, make a 2-hour podcast with all of our voices.
Oh man, Alan.
Watch it be the best podcast we ever recorded.
Yeah,
Don't leave out the Hitler hour.
that's fucked up.
It's a 3-hour long episode. In the middle, the 1 hour is all Hitler. The first hour is not, the last hour isn't, but the middle hour
I
is.
wonder
It's like
how
all
Alan-
facts that we never would know.
Yeah.
It's just like,
They're all
oh,
exactly
hey,
correct. I wonder how they would play Alan's character.
I don't know, just get a really stupid gay guy, and I'm sure it's just fine.
You're not stupid though. You're pretty nerdy, dude.
But based off of everything we say, that's what AI is going to put in there.
I would think.
Yeah, it's just going to be about
it's
some dude
trains.
who apparently blows people at Wendy's.
I said that, dude.
Just to know,
That would
dude.
be the best thing ever if it said what we said.
Just so you know, that's gotta be in the cartoon. There's a fucking a wolf out here that blows dudes at
A
Wendy's.
rainbow wolf that's just leaving the Wendy's parking lot wiping it.
Alan, we love you.
Yeah, I feel it.
Somehow
I
the
really
wolf would
feel it.
meow.
Thanks,
It'd be
guys.
like a meow.
Yeah, Ellen, can we get like a fruity roar? Like if you were going to be a wolf.
Oh, like a gay wolf howl.
Yeah, give us that.
I mean, that's, yeah.
God, how would that even fucking go? I guess if I just howl.
Give us a howl, dude.
Like a real howl or a gay howl?
Either one, dude. Try to fit. Just let us hear it.
Watch his brothers.
Howl.
Yeah, that was gay enough. That was perfect.
That was pretty good.
That was now do the regular one.
That was the regular one.
Give us a loud one so I can use it for the outro.
He's
Come on.
worried.
He'll put it on our soundboard.
Yeah, come on, hit it.
Howl. Kind of lost it in the middle there.
No, that works, dude. That's
Fire.
perfect. That's
Fire.
perfect. That's perfect. I'll put that. It's our gay wolf sound.
I forget all of our clips end with the.
Yeah. It's Alan.
That kind of sounds like an Asian person trying to say howl.
I wasn't gonna bring this up, but since it's already a fuck me kind of week, you guys were talking about Australian accents earlier. When I played baseball, I used to get made fun of a lot because every time I was like, good eye, they would make fun of me because it
Good eye?
sounded like I was saying good day in Australia, like in an Aussie
Yeah.
accent. And I never did it intentionally. It was just, I was just saying good eye really
Good eye.
fast.
Good eye. Holy shit.
That train is about to plow into your house, dude.
Are you right
That's
next
been going
door?
on for like the last 30 minutes.
I
There's
know,
been
but that one
trains
was
just
so
fucking.
much
That one
louder.
was loud as
That one was
hell.
aggressive. It was like, I'm here, bitch.
Are you right next door? Is that shit outside of your window?
Oh yeah, and my window's open because it was
That makes sense.
nice as shit.
Thomas the
too.
Tank Engine's coming to get a Wendy's blowy.
This train
that
track's
howl
like 40
activated
feet
something.
behind my house.
That's insane.
a
They're
little
constantly
train that
running
came.
there too.
Do you think they purposely wait until they're right behind your house to actually be like, "Ah!"
Yeah, fuck this guy.
That was literally the third
Goddamn
train.
It's more
They
than a
have
third.
to blow their horns before an intersection, and there's an intersection right fucking there. So yeah, all the time I'll just hear.
You're
while
used to
playing
blowing
games,
horns,
while
though,
Did you
watching
see the
movies.
fucking? There was a semi that just got hit by a train because the dude. There was
I
no
didn't
like.
see that.
They didn't have the
that one that
roadblocks. They just had stop signs. And so this
Yeah,
fucking
that's how
semi
the
just
street over
fucking
there is.
went in there, and the fucking train just full blasted through that shit.
Was it during the day or at night?
It was during the day.
I think I saw that one.
I can understand during the day because sometimes even if you look, you could miss something.
And it was
But
a
at night,
tiny
you-
train too. It was like a 6-car train. So like the timing between that.
You said tiny train. I'm thinking like
Small train.
little, not like
Oh,
not
no,
the
it's,
amount
it's
of
the same height. It's the same
fucking
height.
carts.
It's
I was like,
just there's
just a little
only
guy.
6 of them. So
It's
like,
like one of those ones you put up at Christmas time that go around your room. It's a tiny train.
Yeah.
but there's like a 5-second window of when that train could have gone there and the semi going because of how few cars there were. And he just fucking turned right into it. I don't know. It was just insane.
You'd think he was probably on his phone or something.
That
not
shit
even
was
paying
fucked.
attention.
Or he's on speed.
Oh, he was on speed, yeah.
He had to get to his job.
Well, he was on slow after he got hit by the fucking train.
He was on off, I think.
He was on not going anywhere now. He was like, fuck, my wife needs me home in 2 days. If I just total this truck, I'm supposed to drive down to Carolina.
Let me just pull up on this thing.
Why is it a redneck accent? Why has it got to be from the South?
Every trucker's a redneck accent.
That's fair. That's
Even
fair.
the black ones. There's a lot of women truck drivers. Do you see that?
I don't
Whenever I'm
like the way you just said women.
What's wrong with saying?
Yeah, I know. I
You didn't
said
go
that too, but I wasn't gonna bring it up.
Women. There's a lot of women truck drivers. Did you guys know that? I fucking hate
tell
those
you
women
what,
truck
Fuck
drivers.
these women coming in here taking the man's job.
They took her germs.
These women out here.
These women.
Thinking they can do a man's work. When they should be making me a sandwich.
They can do that in the back of the truck. They got little
Some truck
They
drivers
definitely
do
got
go with
little
their
they got
wives.
mini fridges back there.
Okay,
with
some
munchie.
truckers have insane setups in their rigs.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it depends really how far you're going, because like the ones
Or
that
how often.
the ones that don't go too far, they just have tiny little fucking beds in there.
Literally just the bed in the back and that's it.
And people have come into Denver
seen-
Mattress and bought beds for their semis.
Really?
Yeah.
Little twin
They have
bed
to
or
buy
what?
their own fucking mattresses.
I was expecting something completely different when you said come in.
But they had to come in.
The person that squirted through their mattress protector.
Buckets.
Splish splash.
Dude,
Taking a bath.
I
her
saw
piss.
somebody who had like it had to have been like a $3,000 or $4,000 PC and it's another like a $1,200 or $1,300 monitor in the back of their truck. And I'm just like, why would you put shit that nice in your rig?
Because you got money, dude, and that's your whole life.
He's probably single. He just lives out of his truck.
I mean, still, like, I wouldn't put shit that nice in anything mobile unless I was moving.
Truck drivers make that money, though.
They do make that money. And they're literally on the road all day, and then you're sitting at... You have
do you
to
just want
stop.
to sit there at night doing nothing?
Yeah.
Every single day?
Or having to go interact with all the other
I mean,
truck
yeah.
drivers and shit.
Truckers do have a certain amount of, like, time behind the wheel they're allowed.
I think it's only like
So,
12
like,
hours,
once you hit
dude.
that maximum, you have to stop. Wherever
Even
you are,
when
you have to stop.
semis
So I guess
somehow lose a car out of the back of their trunk because a bobblehead falls on the wheel and drops to the back, and then he falls asleep and he keeps going. I mean, they
What?
never stop.
Are you making a Cars joke?
It wasn't a joke, but yes, it was a Cars reference.
It was a reference. And then he never even went back to get
Well,
that car.
I assume everything you
Well,
say
he
on
did
the
go
podcast
back
is
after
a
they
joke.
found him in
After.
Radiator Springs. He didn't know his back was open, which is crazy because if your ass was dragging on the highway for
You think you'd feel
that
it.
long,
feel
you
it.
would
But if
feel
you
that.
think about it, Mac is just the
Yeah, the trailer's
he's
like a
just a
separate
front.
part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't think about that.
So he doesn't feel that because that's not technically his ass.
But you can hear the sparks and shit. You'd be like, that doesn't seem normal that I've been hearing that for 2 hours.
Not after getting
He was
fucking
asleep,
snoozed
though.
to sleep by Kenny G.
I was going to say he was asleep.
He was, but they woke him up when that dude was like, oh, I got to sneeze. Huh? Flames.
He definitely closed his back end, too.
Yeah, it's in the movie. It closes.
But I'm saying, like, wouldn't he have stopped since it was open? Because he had to have closed it. Who else closed it? It doesn't close on its own. Because it was just hidden at
I
first.
think it is just automatic.
Lightning McQueen's agent to get him publicity before that race.
Whoa.
He hacked
Conspiracy.
into Mac's shit, closed it
shit.
up. He hired those
He
guys.
that's what I was going to... Yeah. Never thought about that.
Pixar's fucked up, dude. They always got this. That's my favorite line in the movie.
Is it Kenny G that does
We
that?
got
Because he
a
plays the saxophone.
nutter.
Yeah.
Is it the clarinet?
Mm-hmm.
I saw a NASCAR clip recently of like the end of Cars when Lightning McQueen pushes the blue car across the finish line. Somebody did that exact same thing in some race. I don't know. All I saw was the clip of the dude backing up and then going bumper to bumper with the other car and then pushing him across the
It's more than a
finish line.
sport, man.
He did the Cars thing, dude. That's cool.
Seems kind of like a ripoff. I mean, it's been done before, so like, what are you really doing?
That's definitely what he did. He was like, dude, I could be Lightning McQueen right now.
His car was
Yeah,
red and
nobody
everything.
knows.
I'm
I
already
totally
in
do that.
39th place. I mean, let's go get this guy.
What's wrong with 40? What's wrong with 40?
It'd be better if he was in first place. That's wild. That's kind of cool. Cars was the movie, though. Cars was the shit. I didn't care about any
Cars
of the
is
sequels.
a really good movie.
You didn't like any of the
Cars
sequels?
2 is
I don't remember any
okay,
of them.
but Cars 3 is dog shit.
I couldn't tell you.
I
what
would
happened
say
in
Cars
2.
3 is better than Cars 2.
Yeah, because Cars 2 is the secret agent one, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was Cars 3. What happens
then,
in Cars 3?
2
Cars
dog
3 is
shit.
when
Cars,
the new Storm guy takes over and is like the best racer.
Oh, I didn't
Yeah.
see
And
that
he
It's
one.
calls
all,
Lightning
like,
McQueen the
modern
old
shit.
guy.
Oh, I didn't see that one at all.
Yeah,
Is
they have
Lightning
like
McQueen still in it?
yeah. So he's like the way they train now is like they have virtual shit. So they put the cars on like treadmills
Oh,
and they fucking see how
Dude, on
fast
the
they
screen.
can go.
And
And
trying to perfect the fucking turns and everything.
I haven't
And the
seen that
fastest.
one. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
It's pretty good because, it brings it back to Doc Hudson. He.
Oh, does it?
Because Lightning McQueen, he was injured at some point, and he has to not rehabilitate, whatever. He has to get better to, keep up with
the young new cars.
Yeah. So he's the old dog now, and he's trying
that
to.
makes sense.
The third one's pretty good. Second one's a little.
Yeah, the
there a
second
Cars
one is
4?
like, why is this a Cars movie? There was no racing. There was a race in it, but there was no like. It wasn't about the racing or anything. It was just about basically it was Mater being a spy.
Yeah, they try
Mater
to take
should
like
have his
the.
own movie.
Mater,
Fast and
I think
Furious route.
they might be making
I'm
one.
surprised they didn't. That would be.
They might be making one.
Larry the Cable Guy is like
Top
Oh,
tier.
gee,
And that's
dude.
not just because we're Nebraskans.
no. Larry the Cable
He's
Guy
a
is
goat.
fucking hilarious.
Have you seen Delta Force?
Larry,
It's Larry the Cable Guy and like two other comedians, or one other comedian, and then some. Have you seen the movie New Guy? He's like a semi-tall, scrawny guy, and I don't know. He just looks fucked. But anyways, and they get dropped off in Mexico, and they think they're in Iraq.
I heard of this. I don't know what movie it is, but I've heard of this.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I'll have to check that out.
Witless
I like Larry
Protection.
the Cable Guy.
That's a great Larry the Cable Guy movie.
Witness Protection. I haven't seen that either.
Witless
Witless Protection?
So this chick is
Witness
supposed to be in
Protection
witness
is a movie.
protection, but Larry the Cable Guy like finds her when she's in trouble, and then she goes with him, and he's like a fucking idiot in that movie. So that's why it's called Witless Protection. And so she hates this guy, but she's trying to stay alive, so she has to stay with him.
That sounds
Very funny movie.
I like Larry the Cable Guy. I'll watch that. I've never actually watched any of his movies. This is stand up.
Underrated movies. Like they're
They are.
stupid,
They're always so
But they're
dumb.
so good.
Yeah,
but they're like it's funny stupid.
Well, it's like fucking like Jeff, or no, what's that one movie called? Joe Dirt. Mm-hmm. Or it's kind of dumb, but it's actually
Joe Dirt?
It's pretty great.
Joe Dierte.
Dear Day.
It's French.
It's French.
Life's a garden. Dig it.
Life is like a box of chocolates.
I wanna-
brown, so we throw them out.
I want to say the movie I'm talking about, Delta Force. It's Jeff Dunham. It's Jeff
it Jeff
Dunham,
Dunham?
and left.
It's Dunham.
The guy that does the puppets.
Dunham.
Yeah, I want to say it's him.
What you
It's
call
Swedish. It's
Delta
Dunham.
Force or Delta Farce or something like that.
I think it's Delta Farce.
it? Oh, I never watched this, but I remember this cover. Larry the Cable Guy, Bill Engvall, and DJ Qualls.
Yeah, so
Very
it's
wrong.
No Jeff.
no Jeff Dunham. I said Larry the Cable Guy.
You did.
Dunham. It's Swedish.
I wonder if there was Danny Trejo.
DJ Qualls.
Just
He's
like
in
the
the.
fish.
Jeff
Jeff
Dunham's in
Dunham
it.
is in it.
He's in it.
I fucking knew it.
Name right, please.
Get
Why
the
is there a
fuck-
skeleton
I didn't know
next
Jeff
to
Dunham
him?
ever
He does
acted.
puppets.
Silence! I kill you.
I didn't know he ever acted either. I didn't know
It's
he was
weird
in
that
any
that's his
movies.
picture, though.
That's his whole shtick, bro. That's like his famous person.
Yeah, that's weird that it's his picture.
My favorite one's the purple one. Peanut. His little puppet. the
Purple peanut?
No, the
Pee-pee?
I don't know which
Have
one
you
you're talking
never
about.
watched Jeff Dunham?
No.
That one. He's right there. Peanut. You don't remember that one?
Why is that your favorite one? It's got
He's
some DSLs,
fucking-
bro. Is that why?
He's hilarious, dude. He's hilarious. This is a creepy picture, though.
Jalapeno on a steak.
What's going on with that? Come on, Jeff Dunham. That's a little creepy.
Just a skeleton guy.
That's a sex photo, dude.
What?
Yeah, it looks like. Have you guys seen Masterminds with Zach Galifianakis? It looks like one of those fucking pictures that they take in their photo shoot.
I don't think I've seen that.
You haven't even seen the clip where they're doing the
Why
pictures?
are you laughing so hard, Austin?
I'm not.
What were you thinking, dude?
I'm not thinking anything.
I have not seen this, and I'm watching this when we go upstairs because it's got a lot of good people in it. I fucking love Zach Galifianakis.
There's a part at the beginning. I can't believe you haven't seen this clip where he's taking photos with his wife, and he's on the bottom, she's on top, but they're ass to ass, and she just rips ass. And he goes, "Good Lord, Janice! You just farted right into my butthole. It was like a fart transplant."
It was like a fart transplant.
Why are they asked that?
That was
Because
a good one.
it's some white trash photo shoot.
Fuck, it's not on anything, dude. That sounds hilarious. It's a transplant. He's also in fucking Campaign. I love Zach Galifianakis, dude.
I had a beer with the old man down the street, and he let me see his old lady's titty. We
man.
talked a lot about movies, but I have some like crazy shit about fucking Pirates of the Caribbean.
What?
Do you know why they call the Black Pearl the Black Pearl?
Why?
Oh, I've heard this.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, I don't remember what it is, but I know I've heard it.
It's not a joke or anything.
No, I know.
Okay. So basically, Captain Jack Sparrow worked for the Indian Trade Company or whatever that was over there. And one of the ships that he was taking, he was gifted the Black Pearl. And one of the cargoes that he had that he was supposed to take had slaves on it, and he freed all the slaves. So the company got back at him by burning the ship and destroying it.
Okay.
And then apparently he made a deal with Davy Jones that brought back the Black Pearl, which is why everything on it is black, because it was charred to a crisp from the fire.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's probably just like fan,
What did the slave part have
Conspiracy
to
thing.
do with it?
because he betrayed the company.
That was why they burned it.
Yeah, because he freed them all.
I thought the joke was going to be because they were slaves. Black Pearl.
No. There's no joke in this.
There's no joke at
No,
all.
there's
I didn't
no
know
joke.
that.
No, there's just conspiracy
Did they say that in the
theory.
movie?
No, but apparently there's a deleted scene where Captain Jack Sparrow says, "People aren't cargo," but it's a deleted scene, and it would have tied.
All that shit together.
Yeah.
That's a good ass movie, Loki. I love Pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh yes.
I've seen that deleted scene too, Ethan.
So it is real. 100%.
Yeah.
At least the part where he says that.
AI
They
generated.
were talking, and like the Commodore or whatever, whoever the governor dude, the British Empire governor,
Yeah.
guy
Yeah.
was like, he pulled up Sparrow's sleeve and pointed to the burn mark that labeled him as a pirate. It's like, is that how you got this? And Jack Sparrow says people aren't cargo, and the scene ends.
Fake news.
Fake news. But I feel like that storyline would have made the.
It would have made it.
It wouldn't have made it like better, but it would have. It really would have
Made it more real.
Yeah.
Like made it like.
Impact.
There you go.
Changed the narrative a little bit.
Yeah, you wouldn't have.
Like understanding Sparrow's reasons for being a pirate in the first place is that he's not a shitty person.
Yeah, you wouldn't have showed him as such an asshole.
Yeah, like he's a pirate that has morals, and what you hear about pirates, they're immoral people. They just do whatever serves them.
Yeah.
Which I mean, he was kind of like he was a
He
little
was trying
selfish.
to stay alive, though.
Yeah,
There's a reason he celebrated having a jar of dirt and not a ship full of people.
I got a jar of dirt. I got a jar of dirt. But I just thought that was cool.
Dirt have a heart in it though.
Because it was Davy Jones's wife's heart, wasn't it?
That was Davy Jones's heart.
That's
No,
kinky.
it was his heart.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah,
his
because
heart.
he stole it at one point and switched it to the jar of dirt. I don't think the jar of dirt had the heart in it to begin with.
He just kept the jar of dirt and then
No,
used it.
it came.
Is that the scene with all the
It
crabs?
came out of the dead man's chest.
It's the same movie. Yes.
Same movie.
I'm sure Captain Jack Sparrow had a bunch of crabs.
Yeah, he was a dirty fella. Dude,
Which one of
imagine.
you is hiccuping? I hear those hiccups.
I didn't hiccup.
I don't think anybody's hiccuping.
Wasn't me.
I'm being gaslit right now.
No, literally.
This is like that Steam conversation we tried with Ethan. I feel like Ethan in this book.
What scheme conversation?
Throwing accusations. Steve.
Steam, where we tried to convince Ethan that it was pronounced Steen.
That never happened. We
Yeah,
never
what are you
did that.
talking
That absolutely did.
We never. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Brought this thing to a dead halt, dude.
Yeah, because
None
it
of
was
us know what
Steam.
you're talking about.
I mean, I remember us talking about
No,
Steam.
remember because how I was talking about how the new Xbox is going to have Steam, allegedly going to have Steam integration, and Ethan's like, is it Steam or Steen? And you kept saying it's Steen, and then Ethan looked at me, and I couldn't keep a straight face, and he was like, okay, yeah, it's Steam.
I remember telling him it was steam like a sauna, but I don't remember any of that other stuff.
Yeah, I think you're making that up.
It definitely happened.
I don't think so.
I'm being gaslit. I'm being gaslit.
I don't know what that is either.
Gaslighting, it's when you commit
Felony?
purposeful arson to cover up a murder.
So a felony.
Do you have to use gas?
Yeah. It's called gaslit.
It's
for a
called
reason.
gaslighting.
That
So like
makes sense.
so when you have a dead person, you fart and then you light the fart on fire, right on them.
What if you used wood? Then is it wood lit?
No, that'd
go
be desecrating a corpse and necrophilia.
Necrophilia? Isn't that is desecrating a No, that is
Yeah, if you-
desecrating a corpse.
Use your
because-
wood.
If
It makes
you
sense.
use wood on a
was like,
dead body,
Isn't that fucking a corpse? But now it makes sense.
Gross.
you're the one that asked.
We always.
I'm just giving you.
Glad I
I'm
started
just giving you the
taking
scientific
ibuprofen
answers.
before the podcast.
Why is that? You think we give you a
I
headache?
feel. No, you definitely do. Every time. You give me a headache.
Alan's
Well,
in the
I
pills
preempted
now.
it by taking ibuprofen.
We still haven't gotten you to puke yet, though, and I think we should bring that back.
That's got to be a goal. We got to figure that out.
No, you did. Because you did give me to puke because of the bug eating contest.
But it wasn't on camera.
Yeah,
I was
you
off
threw up
camera,
after
and
the
that was like an
fact.
hour after it all happened.
It's only off camera because Dante fucked up, okay?
I didn't see it. I don't believe it.
I don't think you actually went and threw up, though. Did
I
you?
don't think you actually even ate
Did I
any of
not?
those things that we made you eat. I think you just did
No,
the
I
little
did.
old.
Speaking
behind
of,
your back.
speaking of, you got any spiders left? I'm kind of
Low key.
He's fiending.
I got some over there.
nice.
You want him?
Nope.
You should. I was gonna say you should have asked because I know you still got him. So.
I got bugs over there still too.
They weren't bad.
Did I
I'm
not?
going to be honest with you. They weren't bad whatsoever.
The worms. How was the worm?
Yeah, I was
'Cause
the
you ate
fat
the worm, right?
Did you eat the fat
I
worm?
think I ate a worm.
He hated the worm. I
Yeah,
know
that was the last one.
And he had the
nasty
chunky one, yeah.
Was it a bit nutty? Just a little bit of nut to it.
Well, if it was a little bit of nut, he would have liked it.
That's what you should have watched today is Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Well, I've already seen I wanted to watch a bunch of new movies, and
That's
then
fair.
Scary Movie, it was just like a break in the middle. It was just like, I already know this is going to be funny. I can play
watch
some
this.
games on my phone.
Austin, anytime you watch a new stupid comedy movie, send it to me.
Yeah.
Not the movie, just the title. And
Yeah.
I'll find it. Because I don't get a lot of time to watch stupid, funny movies. But when I have time, I want to watch stupid, funny movies.
Yeah, well, and I was just like randomly, like, I looked up, literally the words I typed in was like top 2000s.
That's
comedy
the thing.
movies.
That's the thing. They're all in the 2000s.
all of them.
That's
wanna
what I
watch-
did, and it came up with a bunch of them. And some of them I like didn't like care to watch, or they weren't on anything. So I just fucking went with some of the ones I could find.
I want to watch some of those Jay and Silent Bob movies. Those look actually pretty funny.
How many do they have? I thought there was only like
They have
Silent
the
Bob,
one,
isn't that the
but they're
guy in
also
8
in-
Mile that shoots himself in the leg with his own gun?
No, that's
And he did get jumped by all 6 of those chumps.
Well, six.
And
what's
Wink
his-
did fuck his girl, but he was still sitting there screaming, "Fuck the free world."
No, what's his name? Something Bob.
Cheddar Bob.
Cheddar Bob. Cheddar Bob. Yeah, but no, they had Mallrat too. Was like the first movie that they were in, and then there was another one after that, and then they had their own movie.
Bo Rat. Bo Rat was another one. Or
Bo
Bo
Rat's
Rat. That
hilarious.
was another one I thought about watching today.
Watch Bruno.
oh god.
And is Bruce Almighty good?
Bruce Almighty's
Yeah.
hilarious. I love that.
Okay, because I thought about watching some Jim Carrey movies today, and then
Jim
I
Carrey, he's elite.
Elite.
There
You
was
gotta
Bruce
watch.
Almighty, and what's the one? Me, myself, and
And Irene. I was
Irene.
gonna tell you, you gotta watch that one. That one's
I
funny.
almost tried to find that one today. I didn't though.
that part where
I
he
might
is-
tomorrow though, because I have tomorrow off too.
Is
Or-
Bruce Almighty the one with Morgan Freeman?
Yeah.
Yes, Morgan Freeman is God, from what I read.
Yep.
Bruce Almighty
Yeah,
and
that's a
Evan
pretty
Almighty
good
are
one.
actually really good. Both movies are fire.
Liar, liar.
Liar, Liar's
Fucking
hilarious.
cable guy.
I haven't seen a lot of Jim Carrey movies.
Puts the tape around his head.
Yeah.
I've seen The Mask. The Mask I've seen. That
Isn't
one's
Ben
really
Stiller
good.
in Click?
Mask is funny. No, that's
Who's
Adam
in Click?
Sandler.
Adam Sandler.
That's
Yeah.
a good movie
that's
too.
a
Click.
that's a pretty decent.
I love that one.
I
I-
might just watch Jim Carrey movies tomorrow.
you should, dude.
Do you not work?
No.
Oh, they gave you the day off since you
On
picked
Wednesdays?
up?
Well, yeah, because I worked Monday, so
Oh.
I'm taking the whole day off tomorrow.
That makes sense.
I might ask my coworker if he wants to do a half day on Thursday too, just to do whatever. But yeah, I have tomorrow off too.
Shit, I'm watching movies tomorrow too.
Jim Carrey's in all 3 of the Sonic movies.
Yeah, he only came back for the
There,
Sonic movies.
okay. There
Kick-Ass
are
I've seen.
3 Sonic movies.
Yeah, they just came out. With the
Yeah,
newest
they
one.
just came out with a new one.
It sucks. I tried to watch the
I didn't
third
think
one.
any of them were
Suck.
good.
Fun with
They
Dick
weren't.
and Jane. I didn't watch any of them.
Fun with Dick and Jane is
It's like a serious, funny.
no, yeah. It's not. It is a little serious. I don't know. It's
It's not his best one.
no.
I don't know which one of these
Kinda
are
like
the
Yes
best.
Man. Yes
ones.
Man wasn't very
He
good.
has
Yeah.
one called The Cable Guy.
That one's
I
funny.
Larry the Cable Guy.
I told
not
you to
Larry the
watch
Cable.
the Cable Guy.
Cable
I
Guy's
did
hilarious.
not hear that, but 1996.
Yeah, it's with Matthew something. He's the guy that plays Ferris Bueller and Ferris
Yeah.
Bueller's
Is
Day
Ace
Off.
Ventura good? Because I feel like I
That
don't
one-
remember if I've watched
Ace
that.
Ventura is the one that
I've
everyone
heard a lot
likes.
about it.
The
but-
first one. The first one's good.
Everyone loves Ace Ventura.
Second one is iffy.
I can't say I've seen it.
The second one?
I
No,
got
the first one.
I got recommended
Yeah, I don't
The
think I saw it.
Invention of Lying the other day
Who's in that?
with Ricky Gervais.
The Deadpool. It's like Deadpool.
It's Jim Carrey.
This one, it's not a Deadpool movie,
Oh, it's just
but it's called
The
The
Deadpool.
Deadpool.
I haven't seen any movie with Ricky Gervais in him.
I don't even know what that motherfucker
Yeah,
looks
there
like.
aren't.
He's a British comedian.
He's really funny. He's really, really funny.
I've definitely heard his name, but what does he look like? Oh, yeah, this guy. Yeah, I know him.
Oh, okay.
I make sure to watch the Golden Globes or whatever the fucking awards are whenever he's the host because he so blatantly does not give a fuck and he hates the Hollywood whatever association.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was the guy that like yelled at everybody.
Yeah.
Or said he would never go to that or whatever.
Yeah, well, he hosted and then fucking bashed on everybody. The
That
Grammys
tracks.
or whatever, the Golden Globes.
All those fucking award shows are bullshit.
They're all fucked,
I've always said that.
Yeah.
I've never watched any of them.
No, there's no need to.
No.
Unless you want to look at the outfits.
Yeah, and you can see all the nipples online now, so.
If you got to pay
What
to
do you
get
hear
on
about
it,
the
I
red
can't go
carpet?
see it.
I watch them whenever comedians are the hosts because Tina Fey and Amy Poehler did them, I think, back to back, and they're both really fucking funny.
I prefer
they,
Amy
made sure to watch
Schumer.
those.
Are they really comedians, though?
I don't find Tina Fey that
Tina
funny.
Fey, yeah, of SNL fame, yeah.
She's one of the-
And Amy Poehler,
She's one of Ron Swanson's ex-wives, isn't she?
No, that's a different person. But I know who you're talking about. Tina Fey is like, why am I attracted to her?
No, she's one of.
Person. I don't know
no,
why,
she's hot. Come on, Tina Fey's
She
hot.
is not hot.
but for
Tina
some
Fey
reason
is hot. Come on.
I am.
Tina Fey is not hot. She's like that mom. She's like a mom, dude. She's not hot at all.
See, that's the
Some
thing. Like,
moms are
why am
hot,
I attracted
but-
to her? Why would I fuck the shit out of Tina Fey?
Why would you, dude?
I don't know.
It's not a
Because
bad
she's
pickup.
hot and she's funny as fuck.
It's not a bad pickup. If we all went to the bar and Ethan left with her, I'd be like, dude, she's like 50. He's like, I don't care. I'm a I'd be like, okay, I get that.
Cougar.
Get that shit.
She looks just like one of Ron Swanson's ex-wives, dude.
She does. She does. And Ron Swanson's ex-wife in Parks and Rec attracted her too. Probably because of her fucking sexual prowess.
I think it's the
Prowess.
wrinkles you like.
You think it's the wrinkles?
I
She
think
has,
you like the wrinkles.
she's got all the fucking
Look-
stretch in the
look
world.
at-
There's no wrinkles there.
Look up a young Tina Fey. Let's see.
Yeah, look up SNL.
Like 40s.
Tina Fey.
That's the
Don't type in 40-year-old Tina
Because
Fey.
she was on SNL like 20 years ago. So,
yeah. She's in like
probably not
she's
that
probably
long,
close to her.
still.
Yes.
Why does that look
what I
like
want.
Alan?
I wish I could show you, Alan. Fuck.
Oh man,
I'll screenshot this and I'm gonna send it to you.
that's definitely from the 70s.
Oh,
So
damn,
long
dude.
ago.
This one's not horrible. Oh,
That's not the same picture.
nope. That's not a good one.
Yeah, she's not
She's
like
not
she's
the
not
best.
the worst looking woman in the world, but
Like, if I had to, I guess so, but
like she's not bad.
she's not. Oh, God, it keeps popping up with that fucking picture.
Well, maybe you go
Well,
down.
you keep going to the same website. Why would
There it is. Fuck
Pop-up
these
ads.
pop-ups, dude.
Pop-up ads.
They thought she was ugly too. They said delete.
I don't know why, but I find her attractive, and Ron Swanson, Tammy too. I find attractive. It's probably because she's very sexual.
Yeah, I wonder who is that.
Yeah.
Tammy too.
Ethan, did you think
Yeah,
the
Timon
actress
Parks
who
and
played Jan in The Office was hot?
Yep.
You find this hot? I guess she's not like this picture's bad. That's a bad
he
light.
said it was more of her personality in that one too, because it was just like,
Her sexual,
Ron.
sexual dominance.
She'd
Yeah.
just turn you on. She'd be like, "Oh,
Yeah, she turned him. She turned him into that dude. Like he was obsessed.
Oh, that's so funny. That's so funny. He plays the gay dude in
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. What was that episode?
He does.
What the fuck was
That
that?
was so weird.
We watched that just recently, me and Morgan both, after we were like,
Why?
Why? What the
was an
fuck?
really
important
good
episode.
episode.
That was I was gonna say that's probably Alan's favorite episode. He loved that shit in the in the game.
I really did love that episode.
It just made no sense.
I didn't understand the
Actress, though.
importance
Why does she look
Yeah,
just
of
like
the
her?
episode, besides the fact that the main character was going to run into him.
Yeah. Like, why did that play any kind of role in the story? It was just like a burn episode. They were just like, let's just make a love story out of this real quick, and then
when they
continue
went back, like there was other stuff that happened with that.
I know, but like the only thing they showed was they came back to the house.
It didn't move
read
Joel
the letter.
and Ellie's plot line that forward at all.
No.
But it was a good episode in that I liked it because it told like a happy, I guess you could call it a happy story in a world
that's
where
the
happy
definition
stories
of
don't
gay.
happen.
I guess so. You know what I think it was? I think it was a reach for an Emmy or a Grammy or something. I think that
Happy
was
is
their episode.
the
trying to get an
definition
award.
of gay.
What? Happy is the definition of gay. No, it was like his.
I mean, yeah.
They could have sold that without the story, the gay story though. Like I thought he was. I mean, he still was a badass all the way to the end.
You're just mad that it was gay people?
No, it was just weird.
If it was
just
some
didn't make any
random
sense.
straight people, you'd be like,
I mean,
yeah, that's
Even if it was
Going
straight
from-
people, I'd have been like, what the fuck was the point of a love story in the middle of this?
Yeah, it had.
I mean, going from like episode 3, Joel and Ellie are on the run from Boston, need to get to Wyoming.
Well, you know who else
Or
is on the
whatever
run from
bullshit.
Boston? All of the NBA teams.
Celtics are on the move. I think they suck this year. Actually, I don't want to say they suck, but they're not
won
doing the best.
60 games. So.
They've won. How many have they lost?
Well, I think there's 84 games in a season,
Oh,
so
shit.
24 maybe.
So they're not doing horrible. I don't know who's doing
The playoffs are about to start.
good. I want to know
Thank
who's
God, get the
already?
fuck out with the NBA. Nobody fucking cares.
They've been playing for so long.
NBA is junk. It's terrible basketball.
Dude, I've been
I can't lie. I kind of liked college basketball this year, so I kind of agree with Ethan here.
College basketball is way better. Yeah, there's blowouts and maybe they're not as
There's only
polished.
2 halves. It doesn't make sense.
Though. They're fighting. They're out there.
See, they're
going
actually
for
playing
it.
fucking defense. It's not all offense.
It's
There's
not like,
more
oh.
aspects to the game as there should be.
And their star
NBA,
players
they
aren't going to
play
be like,
defense.
I'm going to sit out this last quarter, even though we're losing. I'm going
They
to
play
sit out.
defense in the NBA, boys.
They do, but they fucking take a lot of breaks and a lot of bitches out there. A lot of bitches that give up.
Well, then you haven't watched the Celtics play.
So,
'cause the Celtics play defense.
Do you think this is the last year for the UFL? Think it's going to go under after this season?
Oh, it's got to.
Why
No.
would they?
They got destroying out there, dude. They're fine.
Why would they go under?
Because every now, like I follow ESPN and I think Barstool or some other fucking sports thing just to get updates, and they'll post like UFL clips, and it'll pan to the stadium, and I shit you not, there's probably less than 2,000 people in the
Oh
stadium.
yeah, no. There's
And
there's not a
2,000
lot of people there,
generous.
but it also doesn't cost them a lot of money, especially since they do it during the off season of other stuff. So like people watch it on TV. Like I've watched 2 games in the last
Is it
couple of weeks.
entertaining at least? I
Is
haven't
Martinez
watched
still
any of
It's
it.
playing?
just like football. Yeah,
He's still playing for Montgomery.
yeah.
There's too many. See, this
I
is
think.
why.
I guess I haven't watched their games. I've only seen
This is what
the
fucked me
San
up.
Antonio team.
I didn't
the
think that
Bronx.
was actual football at first. I thought it was soccer because they have a video game, UFL, that's literally a soccer
Oh,
game.
like a football league. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, Ultimate. Yeah,
that fucked
it's
me
what
up.
FIFA became.
Because it was the XFL, but then they combined with
Oh.
USFL, so they became the United Football League, which is the UFL.
Did you know XFL started with WWE?
Yeah.
I learned
Isn't
that.
The Rock
Vince
like a
was
big thing in that?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I
he's
thought.
like
Oh,
one
he's
of
a
the
part
main.
of it?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's like one of the big, like he owns shit, doesn't he? Or like he runs
yeah. He's
shit.
like board. He's on the board
Yeah,
of the
that's
UFL.
what
I
I
didn't
thought,
know
yeah.
that. That's nuts.
Because
Isn't the NFL adapting something from the
well, it was the kickoff.
UFL?
the kickoff, the
No, something else for next season, like something with the first downs. I want to say I could be making this up.
with the first downs.
Like
The
how
first
they-
downs are the exact same
Yeah,
in
how-
the UFL.
How the UFL has a chip in the football, so like if it reaches past the first down marker,
Smart.
it like reads.
We have
Oh,
all
they've
this.
been doing that. Yeah, they're doing virtual They're basically trying to get rid of the chain gang. They're going to still have them on standby in case, like, the shit fucks up. But their plan essentially is to get rid of the chain gang.
I mean,
Just
yeah,
for
you
fun.
have all this technology.
Yeah.
but you're getting
Use
rid of
it.
jobs, Ethan.
How important
4
is the chain
jobs?
gang job?
4
two
jobs
people
per
who
game.
stand
They're not getting paid.
30 fucking feet apart.
They get paid.
Wow, that's
No.
really
I bet
tough
you they're-
job right
I
there.
promise you.
I bet
get
you they
paid.
work for the team, and there's 2 people dedicated that are part of the team that go out there and do the chain gang every week.
No, I promise you they get paid by the NFL. But I did see that
NFL employees.
4 referees just got demoted.
And they
And
fucking suck.
yeah, because they were bad. They blew calls and whatever in the last season. So
Let me guess, it's that one
one
guy.
of the Kansas City Chiefs main refs.
Yep.
But it was 4 people, and they just got demoted. So like the NFL said they could work their way back into the NFL if they went back to like college football and shit.
Oh god,
And
I don't want them
did
in
it
college
back
football.
up, but yeah, they got demoted, and basically
That's
they just said,
nuts.
"Fuck you guys."
Just don't bring them to the Big Ten because our refs are already terrible. We don't need more shitty refs.
What was bad about them? Were they for
Can't
the
be
other
more.
team, or were they just bad at calling?
It was just them not calling shit that like detrimentally impacted the game
Okay.
multiple times.
Did they ever have to go back and overturn shit, or what?
They can't.
Yeah, no, you can't review penalties in NFL.
Yeah, no, and
That's
once
fucked up.
like once
Except
the
for,
game's over, it's
Not all
over.
penalties. Yeah.
And it's mainly the
There-
stuff that people on social media blow up and are like, "This is obviously this fucking thing," and they didn't call it. So like, what the fuck, NFL? Because people have been calling for NFL refs' heads for fucking ever. Because
as long as
Since
the NFL's had
was there a
refs.
strike? Like
I think so.
there's a ref strike like years
A
ago.
long time ago,
Oh, really?
a while ago.
No, that's
yeah.
basal.
Because they weren't getting paid.
No.
enough?
There's strikes in baseball.
No, it was.
I think there was a football one too.
Yeah, because I remember the Packers lost with these reserve refs. I remember this game. It was against someone. I can't remember.
So you don't remember the
But I remember it because we caught the ball in the end zone and it was overturned. But anyways, that was the year of the reserve refs.
Yeah, that definitely did happen. I think it was a little while ago,
Yeah, it was like
at least.
early 2010s.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
at least 10 years.
Damn, I didn't even hear about that. I mean, wasn't into sports back then.
But
What were you into, like tap dance?
Wrestling. I was into
Oh,
WWE.
just sweaty boys
and
you
then
were
I
into
played
back then?
football, and I still didn't watch it.
I
I
would
just
say
played it.
wrestling is a sport, though.
Fuck no, dude. Wrestling, like high school wrestling, sport, yeah. Olympic
worst.
wrestling, sport. WWE, it's all fake. It's all fake. I love you guys.
Well,
WWE's
it's still
great.
a sport, even if
It's
it's scripted.
You're still getting the shit beat out of you.
No, you're not really getting hit until you like go through something or you like slam on the ground. I guess you're getting a little pain. But watching
Yeah, that fucking
Have
hurt.
you
Little
seen the
pain.
fucking
watching the recent wrestling, dude, what I watched the other night, this girls match, they were just fucking out of breath because they were rolling around for the whole time. They didn't really do anything at all. It was all like
Okay,
missed
well-
shots and like jumping around.
some matches? Maybe yes, but
The girl couldn't even get
when
her
Cody
legs
Rhodes,
up. She
when
was
Cody
like-
Rhodes fucking win that Hell in a Cell match with a torn pectoral, his entire piece was bruised, and he's getting smacked by a chain.
That's crazy.
You don't
Guys
think that's
wrestling's
fucking
different.
real?
WWE is the only entertainment where a stunt person is recognized.
That's fair. That's fair.
Well,
They
Evil
don't
Knievel.
recognize stunt doubles.
Some of the guys wrestling
in
is a little bit more
movies.
extreme, but the girls wrestling in WWE right now is lacking like crazy.
It's because they're trying to make it equal to where it is just as extreme, but they can't.
That's why they had
They can't
Nia
even act it
Jax
out.
in there.
No.
I watched one the other day where she was literally going for her legs to like pick them up, and they had to like stop for a second, and the girl had to like put her leg up there, and then they were like knowing goddamn well that she was just acting something out. It was stupid. It was dumb. I turned it off.
See, here's. I can't. Never mind. I can't say it because I'll get fucking castrated and everything. I don't know.
Ever since Vince McMahon left, it just hasn't been the
No,
same.
fuck Vince. Vince is no. I think Triple H is doing good things for
He's
the
doing
company.
really good.
But
Apparently not for women's wrestling,
Not at
according
all.
to some people.
I think they're trying to
talent.
push the women too much with, because they're, like I said, they're trying to make it just as
Equal.
barbaric
Yeah.
and everything like that.
But I would still say it's a sport. Like, you can't say it's not a sport
Yeah.
because
It's
that
a
is
sport, I guess. Yeah, I mean, they
that
gotta
is
train.
that
They really
requires
gotta-
a shit ton of physical
It's
activity.
That's
stamina, fucking, yeah, just stamina, really, and strength.
I mean, it's a
and
competition
so many
where there's
muscles.
a winner. So
Well, the winner is chosen.
Yeah, everything's
That's-
scripted.
I wouldn't say necessarily anything about the outcome of it, but like everything they do in there, that's all athletic
is
shit
physical.
that you have to fucking
Fair.
you have to train for and be
And-
fucking good at it.
Anytime, even if you're fake wrestling, like you get 3 minutes in, you're fucking exhausted.
Yeah, and they do some of those matches for fucking ever.
For an hour sometimes.
Yeah,
That's an Iron Man match right there.
Yeah.
Iron Person
elimination
match.
chamber and shit.
I can't talk that much shit. It just, the episode I saw the other day really fucking upset me. I was like, this is
They're probably dialing it back because WrestleMania is coming up.
probably.
Yeah, you gotta
that
have a
makes
couple.
sense. It's crazy they turned that into 2 days.
It's been
WrestleMania?
2 days.
I know it's been that way for a couple of years, or quite a few years now, but like when I was
Is it?
younger, it was just 1 day.
Yeah. Is it at the end of April?
It's April
It's,
20th.
it's this weekend.
It's
Yeah.
this weekend? God.
Yeah,
damn.
it's Easter, Saturday and Sunday.
Talking all this shit, but I'm still gonna watch it.
Yeah, I'm going to have to watch it after.
You going to your family's for Easter?
Yeah, and
He's
Alyssa
got to
wants
drive
go to
people
fucking
around Omaha.
because her and Izzy want to celebrate 420 in Omaha.
Why?
Even though it's on 419.
Yeah.
What is it? Is it a concert?
No,
No.
they're going to museums. Mm-hmm. A new science
What?
museum and an art museum in Omaha.
They're actually really cool. I've been to both of them. You'll like it. It's
I
actually
want
pretty
to go
dope.
to
He's
that
not going
science
in there.
museum.
You're not gonna go
I'm
inside?
going to go in.
He's dropping him off and he's going to a bar.
I'm definitely going to pay the $25 to go into the Light Museum
You'll like
or
it.
the
dude.
Science Museum. So,
We went to the art museum last year and that shit was dope. And I worked in it this year and I was like, this shit's dope.
here's the thing. Art museum, I don't fucking get art. I don't care about art. You fucking come
choose
on a
anything
piece
you
of
want it
paper
to be.
with little food coloring and
That's
that's
true.
art.
You can choose anything you want it to be.
That makes no fucking sense.
Depending on which one they're going to, I think there's history shit in there too. Like a whole lot of history shit.
It's pretty lame.
No,
Give
it's
me
cool.
give me
It's fucking cool, dude.
give me history, give me science.
or give
But
me.
that being
you,
said, they need you guys to watch Max on Saturday.
I think I needed that. Maybe not. Maybe not. Well, we'll watch.
Have you
Max.
guys heard of the
And
Stir
maybe tomorrow
Museum in
Can't do that.
Grand Island?
Then never mind, not tomorrow night.
What?
Have you guys heard of the Stir Museum in Grand Island?
Go Big
Or
Red.
just outside of Grand Island?
Was that a spoon museum or what?
You said skr.
Oh, I thought you said
No.
stir.
Skirt? Is that a Cardi B museum?
STUHR.
What is it?
It has a lot of cool shit in it. Like, it's pretty much like Cowboy Museum, pretty much. It has like a lot of lost find, like old guns, wagon wheels, like stuff that you would see like from the old days of Nebraska.
The fact that we both waited a second to start doing it too, like in my head, I was like, should I not? And then I started and you started at the same time.
Did you guys know most of the trees in Nebraska are not native to Nebraska? It's kind of a
Yeah.
boring and dumb fact, but like we were plains. There was no trees here.
That's the whole
Well-
Johnny Appleseed story, though, isn't it?
If we're gonna be 100%
The
honest,
sower.
most of the people here also aren't native.
That's very true.
Almost all of them.
Yeah.
Almost
I don't know
all
how
of
many fucking Pawnee and whatever.
All right, what's with
Tecumseh.
this Parks and Rec fucking bullshit?
There's a
over
Native
here?
American.
Pawnee Native Americans.
We got some downtown. There's a Native
Okeechobee.
American center down there. They do
We should burn
powwows
it.
and all that.
I wonder where the res is in Nebraska. It's probably western, right?
Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know. I've been there, but I don't know what.
It's probably a
direction it was.
homestead in
Yeah.
Beatrice.
Homestead National Monument.
I thought it
Y'all
was up
come
by
here,
Sioux
get some
City.
free land now, you hear?
It might be. I was too young to know where the fuck we were at.
That tracks.
I looked it
somewhere.
up once, but I don't remember.
I have no idea. But yeah,
You looked up where
Because
the
I wanted to
res
go to a
was?
casino. Yeah, because I wanted to go to a casino until I learned that there aren't any casinos in Nebraska.
There's one in Lincoln.
Now.
now there
Well,
wasn't.
now that
has a
then
casino?
there wasn't.
Council Bluffs
Yeah,
has a
Council
casino.
Bluffs has a casino right outside, but it's basically Omaha.
Bro, close your fucking window.
What is it, like 50 degrees there? Nice.
69. How much longer you guys thinking? I'm starting to get hungry.
I don't know, like 2 hours probably.
I haven't eaten
2 more
anything.
hours.
I don't want to fucking hear it.
Oh fuck! Sorry, dude.
Sorry, that train would not stop fucking blaring its horn.
That's why I told you to close your
it's like-
window.
Fuck that! It's like 65 degrees out still.
See, normally you would think that's cold because you're a little bitch.
Pussy.
Oh, if it's 89 degrees out, it's perfect. That's how it was the entire time he was at our place.
Perfect.
He's like, don't turn on the air.
Oh no!
I like it hot.
He's an old man.
And I said, fuck you, this is our house.
Old lizard man.
Even
I
though
don't
our
know,
AC didn't work half the time.
I exist more comfortably when it's warm. I don't know why, but I hate being cold. All winter, wrapped up in a blanket, like fuck this.
That's called
hate it.
seasonal depression. But the only thing is your depression is all year long.
I think it's postpartum.
Postpartum.
You lost a baby.
You took a shit before winter, and then you're just like, my shit. Oh no.
He saw it every time he sees a shadow outside. It's like Groundhog's Day, so it's like 6 more weeks of depression.
At least
And
we're
on
trying
that
to get a
note,
little creative
Thank you
here.
guys for watching another episode of Us Being Us. Brought to you by Dante, Ethan, Austin, and your guy Alan. Every Tuesday.
Sorry, it's pronounced your gay, Alan.
Don't forget, and LaCroix.
Sponsored by LaCroix.
Black
Oh, yes.
Raspberry.
Brought to you by our not a sponsor, LaCroix.
LaCroix. We're sponsored, dude. Don't listen to this, dude. We're getting that money. We're gonna.
That's the
money.
only reason I'm drinking this shit.
La money.
Well, I don't think they'd allow
awful.
you to call it shit.
Yeah, you're right. Tastes like shit though. LaCroix, step it up.
Yeah, there goes that
When they were a real
non-existent
sponsor,
That's
they
the
allowed
only
you to
reason
call
I'm
it
drinking
that.
this stuff.
hey, LaCroix, you ever thought about adding sugar to one of these? I bet
That
you
would-
sell off the
that
fucking
wouldn't-
shelf.
It wouldn't be very good for you.
Yeah, but it tastes amazing.
Last week when I was drinking, or the week before when I was drinking that Fresca, I'm like, it's better for you. And I'm like, oh, wait, never mind. It's made by Coca-Cola. That's why I don't taste the alcohol.
Poison.
That's why he switched to LaCroix.
Because you thought that'd be better for you?
LaCroix?
Yeah. Than
Oh.
Fresca?
Yeah.
I thought they were the same thing. I honestly didn't know.
No. Fresca literally tastes like a soda.
Oh, I didn't. I guess I didn't try it last week.
Yeah.
Because Fresca is a soda.
But it says soda water.
Never had Fresca in my life.
So I'm like, oh,
It's watered
Fresca.
down soda.
Hey,
Fresca's good. But no,
what's that first word you said describing Fresca?
this is a soda water.
That's a sparkling water.
I would say LaCroix is soda. It's just diet soda.
No, dude, it's soda water. It literally says
You want me
it
to
on the
read
can.
off the
Soda water is
nutrition
still
facts
soda.
for you?
How much sugar is in there? Zero fucking sugar.
It's sparkling water.
I wish we had a Fresca can to compare, but there's 0 calories in this bitch, Alan. 0% total fat, just like me.
0
0
protein.
milligrams of sodium.
which is perfect because my blood
0
pressure is
grams.
out the roof.
Well, you should get an adjustable base.
This is literally nothing but water. This is just water. It's literally water and natural ascendants. Whatever the fuck that word is.
And they're made by a national beverage company.
So there's probably some sort of cancer in there.
It's not a
Doesn't say there
significant
is.
source of
They're not going
saturated
to tell you there's
fat.
some sort of cancer in it.
Whatever naturally essenced is the only other ingredient on here. I don't know what natural essenced is, but carbonated water, natural essenced. LaCroix. LaCroix, step it up. All right, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This was Us Being Us podcast.
Tune into UBU for whenever we actually make those episodes.
Listen to this, man. Yeah, we have episode 4 out now. Idiot Jeopardy. Go check that out.
And fuck the Family Guy Jeopardy part, just so y'all know.
That one was
fuck those
crazy.
dudes.
I'm going to put candy as a section.
The fact
Has
that
nothing to do with Family Guy.
candy-
It's just candy.
Alan, did we ever tell you about that?
I'm sure you did, but I don't remember.
We were doing Family Guy trivia, and there was just a category that was candy. So it was just giving us clues about Reese's fucking peanut butter cups and Kit Kats and shit. It was like it had nothing
What
to
the
do with
fuck?
Family Guy. It was literally just different candy.
Thought it was going to be Family Guy themed with the candy,
Yeah,
but it
like
wasn't. It was just
a
candy.
Herbert the Pervert type.
They asked us to guess like which 5 are chocolate bars, and they were all like old ass chocolate bars from the 80s.
Like Mars and
Arrow.
yeah, whatever the fuck that is.
But yes, look out for. I don't know when this is coming out. Look out for episode 5 of UBU.
And
Next
we're obviously not doing it every week, but
They're coming to
we'll
you.
bring it out a little more frequently.
Bullet.
Because we don't have to do it every week.
Nah, we've been dropping like 2 a week anyway, so we're good. We've been chilling. Flash them, dude.
You said bring
But
it out.
follow us on everything. Like, comment, review. Send this to all of your hated people you hate.
Send it to your
Because
mother.
I'm sure you hate more people than you love, just like all of us here. So
That's true, dude.
I don't hate people, but yes.
send it to all the people you dislike and all the people you like. Just send it to everyone you fucking know.
Especially your mom. Send it to your mom.
Send it to your mom, even though I've
Comment.
already talked to her.
Review. Give us 5 stars if you like it, you know.
Give us fucking 12. Give us 12 stars.
Give us 12 stars.
Just fuck it.
Get onto your brother's phone. Give us 5 stars. Then go get on your sister's phone. Give us another 5 stars.
And then go get on your mama's phone and give us another 2 stars.
And then get
Exactly.
onto your stepsister's phone and fuck the shit out of her.
Whoa. All right. Goodbye, guys.
With
All
the
right.
phone.
On that note, bye.
See you
Bye.
guys.